Hey everyone, it's Mushi.
And Rosie.
We are here once again, back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Hi Starry. uh, playing some Twisted Wonderland, a game that we all like.
Yeah.
So, I do want to test out a few things because I want to see if we can get the overblot sound working again. So tell me how this sounds because Rosie can't hear it layered with my voice. So I just want you guys to be like, that would be good for over.
It's one of those things that's easier to hear the actual what we're getting while we're on Twitch stream. So it's just we want to do that real quick just to see if we can get it, and you can help us.
Yeah, and you guys can help us and tell me basically how you want Overblot Jamil to sound. Spoiler warning, Jamil's the one who overblots, but I know everyone here knows that. Everyone here knows that, but if you didn't, spoiler warning, but you're gonna see it in the next 3 hours because we're finishing the book. Everyone ready?
Wait, hold on. Your voice is currently amplified.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's currently echoey.
Hold on, let me see what's going on then. It might be the voice changer.
Yeah, it's making it sound like you're standing on a podium giving a speech.
Well, it might be the voice changer, so we'll have to see. But it shouldn't be.
Goner Dude wants Jamil to sound like an angry blender.
I mean, I don't know how this sounds.
Hold on.
Because right now it's layered with my voice, and I can't hear that.
That does sound pretty good. Chat, what do you think?
Khalil, how dare you diss me?
Oh, they're liking it. They're liking it.
Okay, so I know now. Okay, let me just... Thank you, thank you. I worked hard on a maniacal laugh.
Now, you remembered to write down the specs, right?
Give me a second. Do I still sound echoey?
No, you're good now.
Okay, so hold on. I'm writing it down. Hold on.
Write it down.
I'm working on it.
We are not gonna spend another 45 minutes going through this bullshit again.
Hold on. It says human natural reverb 2 -3 tone.
Anyway. Hello, Marluxia. Hello, Twisted Bee Shoujo. Hello, Starry. Hello, Goner Dude. Let's see him as hello, Irene.
Thank you also for coming. Like, you guys are great.
You know, there's 7 people here, not including me.
Yeah.
Well, actually including me.
Okay, so that's ready to go when we need it. Luckily, when I'm overblotting, just because of the way I set it up, I don't need to actually turn off the voice changer when you're speaking. So it's gonna work out pretty well.
I did notice that while we were testing, yeah.
Yeah, so because I can input just my audio, but it outputs to the same thing. It's fine. It's a lot of technical speak that we don't need to get into. But are y'all ready to finish off book 4?
Y'all ready as I finish off this candy bar? Guys, I'm just voraciously hungry today.
So we're beginning off with 21 smiling tacticians, and we're going until we're finished.
We're going for it, chat.
We are going for it. So again, at one point, my dad will knock on the door, and I need to help him make sure he doesn't die in the attic. But pretty much, it'll be fine. So I actually have to, hold on, I have to take off one headphone so that way I can hear my dad if he does come and get me.
Otherwise, the only other thing you're going to be hearing is your dad going, ah, as he falls down.
You're all going to hear that then, because my mic is pretty sensitive. Alright, so let's do this thing. Smiling tacticians.
Right. Does that include Viola?
Who fucking knows? Schemer of the Scalding Sands featuring dad noises. That can happen for either of us, which is funny. Alright, let's go.
That was funny. One time my dad had to interrupt and he knows that I don't want to reveal my real name on stream. So he just comes in and he addresses me as Her Majesty Rosie of the Hyenas to get my attention.
Amazing.
Anyway. Retreat for now.
You haven't seen The Last of Us! I haven't. That TV show's apparently been going good.
Yeah, I saw that there's a cutesy kawaii anime adaptation. It's pretty cool.
For Goner Dude, when your dad helps dote on you, sometimes you just don't get embarrassed anymore. Or there are more embarrassing things your dad can call you.
No, my dad just my dad's just been silly like my entire life, and sometimes he's like, you know, played pretend or like got into my imagination and whatnot, and it's gotten to a point where he can't keep up with my imagination, but he still respects it.
Amazing. I could hear my grandfather too up here. Like I could hear both of them, both of the men who raised me, and are surprised that I'm a man now. No, like dead ass, and then they're both really supportive of it. They're like more support. My mom was like supportive at the beginning, but now that I'm taking testosterone, she's kind of been iffy on it because she's like, "That's kind of permanent changes," and I'm like, "Yeah, I sure hope it is." But it's fine.
I mean, I understand being like iffy because like it is a permanent thing, so it is like a kind of like, all right, you know, it's like when, you know, when the little screen thing pops up going, "Are you sure?" You know,
this action will have consequences. Hold on, wait, hold on. This action will have consequences. Hilarious. Anyway, go on and scatter, you bunch of minnows.
We'll be eagerly awaiting your next visit to the lounge. Oh wait, is it not? Oh, weird. It wasn't picking me up.
It went.
I never fixed the sensitivity issue. Okay.
I will get you the same mic I use.
Hey, how do y'all feel about deep-voiced Grim?
I will kill you.
How do y'all feel about baritone Grim?
No.
Anyway.
You keep peeking by going meow.
You did it! You see that? That's what you get, you bunch of jerks!
I do hate to rain on your parade, but I'm afraid we'll have to bill you for your... Guys, I'm awake.
That's good to know.
I didn't get 4 hours of sleep last night and then 6 hours of sleep this night.
Bitch.
I'm afraid we'll have to bill you for repair fees for the tables and chairs damage in that fight. But it was Floyd who threw that chair. No. You're the one paying. Not to mention our own labor rates, since we were dragged into this affair.
What? You're charging us for that?
Surely it's a small price to pay for us rescuing you from the inky depths of peril.
First we get dragged into a bunch of Scarabian infighting, now this.
Okay, so for Goddard, dude, so you know how like it says Floyd did some kind of wrestling move and just fucking slammed someone onto a table? What if he finally got to learn that throwing move from Vil and that's what he used?
Come on and slay him!
Uh-oh, Inky.
No, I'm just Floyd knows his way around a kitchen. I can fully see Floyd picking someone up and fucking spinning them like fucking pizza dough and then just slamming them on the fucking table.
Okay, did you say this line?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot already. I've been off of my ADHD medication for about a week, and then I just got back on it. I just got back on it today, and it wasn't because I forgot to get it filled. My psychiatrist, just the way our appointments ended up would be, I would have just gotten a prescription, and then we would have our next appointment for the next prescription. So by the time I realized I ran out, my next appointment was already next week, and I would have had to call her anyway to get the new pills. So I was like, I'm just gonna save myself $100 and just wait for a week. For anyone who is just starting out on ADHD medications, don't do that. I am a trained professional, i.e. I can afford to not function for a week, kind of.
I will say, as someone who does not know yet if she has ADHD, but has suspicions and therefore also does not have medication, there are certain things that you can take that are like
I lived
healthy.
off of coffee. I lived off of coffee for the past week.
Well, yeah, you can do coffee. You just like, try not to overdo your caffeine limit. But there are other things that you can have, like certain drinks or foods or whatnot have nootropics in them, which can be helpful.
Yeah, I did coffee for the past week, and it helps that I don't have a high caffeine tolerance because when I'm on my medication, I do not drink coffee. So it helps that for the days for days that maybe I forgot to take my medication, I can quickly grab a coffee from McDonald's or something and just drink that and hope for the best.
I was without my energy tea, my focus tea, and my nootropics energy drink powder for a little over a week, and I had 2 days in a row where I just kind of sat on my bed aimlessly for 2 hours, just in a constant state of mental bruh.
Yeah, what I realized, so there was a bit where I wasn't on medication for a while, like about a year, and I realized it got really bad when it was, God, I'm gonna hate to admit this, but it was about November, December, so of course, like seasonal depression gets in, right? Where I woke up, I ate food, and then I played Stardew Valley for 10 hours straight.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything else but play Stardew Valley. And I was working full time at this time. So this is one of my days off that I had, or I think I either called out sick cuz I just wasn't feeling it obviously. And then I played Stardew Valley for 10 hours straight. And then
Not gonna lie, your seasonal depression sounds a lot more pleasant than mine.
I didn't move from my bed for 10 hours. That's not good for you, bitch.
I mean, true.
And then the next day I made an appointment with my therapist.
It is fun to play. Why do you think it was the top farming sim for ages?
It's fun if you like farming sims. If you don't like farming sims, I will say this, if you're one that you prefer story, I wouldn't actually suggest Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley's definitely not story based. It's more of a min-max and make your own kind of story. But if you want story, Rune Factory 4 is the place for you.
I will say, there is some story to Stardew Valley.
There is some story.
It's light. It's light.
It's very light. But if you like heavy storytelling, I suggest the Rune Factory series. Rune Factory 4, I suggest the most often only because it's one of the 2 games where you get to play as a girl and then you get to marry men. So I just suggest that. And if you ever wanted to see someone play some of Rune Factory, go to my YouTube. I was doing a trans run of Rune Factory 4 and then I couldn't do it for a bit. So I might start doing that again on the days that we don't do twists. So
yeah,
keep an eye out for that.
No, I am excited. I just want to say that I think sometime this year we're supposed to be getting an update and possible release date for Witchbrook, which if you don't know is made by Chucklefish Studios. And some of the people who made Stardew Valley, or the person or whatever. But essentially, it's being advertised like Stardew Valley, but we're going to wizard school.
It's Haunted Chocolatier.
Oh, no. That's, Haunted Chocolatier is a different project. This is Witchbrook.
Oh, Witchbrook. Okay. That one. Okay, so it is different. Anyway, if you want to learn more about Rune Factory, go to my YouTube. I have at least 2 videos on there, and I am planning to stream more of it. So.
Yeah, so Witchbrook is the magic school, Haunted Chocolatier is the chocolate one.
Cool, we're gonna continue now. Tangent over.
Let's go. Okay.
I swear, there ain't a decent guy in this whole school.
There's only 2. And one of them's kind of creepy.
I'm sorry, come again? What's this about Scarabian infighting?
I can make money off of this.
Exactly. I like both of these. I can just easily picture Viola just getting up, just sliding herself into that booth over there, and she just puts her hand on the table and she's just like, "You got a minute?"
Give me the coldest drink of milk you got.
Okay. Anyway, so here's the deal. You know how I feel when people mention deals. Azul, not now. Cut your crap. The house warden of Scarabia is acting out of control, you say?
Yeah, Kaleem's running all his dorm mates through the ringer every day, non-stop.
Sorry about that clap. There was a bug right next to my microphone.
I wouldn't have expected that from Kaleem of all people. The hell?
I never knew the little sea otter had it in him.
He's never given me that impression either.
Yo, you tell people Kaleem's out of control and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Next thing you're going to tell me the island of Woe is gonna freeze over.
Shh, spoiler.
It's an extremely mild thing. You already know it exists.
I know, I'm just...
Anyway.
Vice House Warden Jamil's got his hands so full trying to deal with it. He's a decent guy, which is pretty rare for this school. I feel kind of bad for him.
I like how no one ever argues the fact that... I like how no one ever argues the fact that everyone in the school is an asshole.
I know, everyone does acknowledge the fact that they're all assholes, but they refuse to change.
They just stand there, like, you just tell them, it's like, yeah, except for this one person, everyone else is an asshole, and they just stand there like, yeah, I know what I am.
Okay, but also the only reason I say there's only 2 in the school, because we know that only 2 people have, what is it, light magic? When their cosmic magic is light?
No, it's 3 of them.
3? Who's the third?
Kaleem, Rook, and Silver.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the Sparkle Void magic. So there's only 3 decent people in the school. One of them's creepy.
Creepy.
Okay, Rook's not... I still can't believe I'm starting to simp over Rook. And he's in my walls.
You're gonna simp over him more later. Let's continue.
God damn it.
And we can't even reach the head mage in the middle of all this. That Crowley, I swear.
Jack is good in the fact that at least his selfishness is kind of on the morally good level, but he's still pretty selfish. But also, he's a big fluffy dog, and you pet him, and he wags his tail, and that's all you need to know.
Waggy, waggy.
Waggy, waggy.
Anime scheming, I tilt my glasses up onto my face look.
I literally
Azul.
just did that.
Azul, you're in Jamil's class, right? Yes. We also share a number of electives. Our paths are wont to cross often.
Again, another stream where I mentioned Mint Moth, my beloved. I love what they do with having like their shipping of Azul and Jamil.
Oh, you mean just them being very awkwardly gay?
Oh, very awkwardly gay.
More often Azul being awkwardly gay and trying to flirt, sounding like a business proposition.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm into it.
And then Jay just stepping in is like, so are you dating yet? And they both just freeze and stare at each other.
Kaleem coming in, Azul, you have a crush on Jamil. Oh my god, Mint Moth, my beloved. I have to still commission them to be like, can you do something for my stream so I could just, every time I mention you, I just put up a picture of you or like something that you'd want to represent your shit. Anyway,
wait, did I say that line?
you did.
Okay.
I remember now.
Don't worry, we both have ADHD, probably.
Probably.
Grim might be right when he says that Jamil is a rarity in this school. He's demure and poised, you might say. He hardly ever ventures opinions of his own. Wait, I just read the pause when he chose what words to describe him with.
I can't let my feelings show through. Yeah, I'm in the basketball club of Sea Snake, and he's pretty much plays like a goody-goody. Okay, so here's my basketball knowledge drop, because I used to play basketball when I was younger, which is surprising because I was the shortest person on the team. And by short, I was so freaking short. So what happens is that I have Mushi in basketball club because it's funny, and also hamsters can actually jump pretty high, so it helps.
Yeah. Considering their height, yeah.
Considering their height, so it's funny. So Floyd most likely plays center. Jamil probably switches between low guard and point guard, but based on the groovy art, which of course I looked at, it's not like I looked at it obviously. Based on the groovy art for it, he's most likely a point guard. Probably Ace is also a point guard, but Mushi would most likely be a low guard, even though Mushi he's short. But Mushi's really good at defense because that's how I used to be. But Jamil can probably switch between point guard and low guard. So if you're looking at a basketball court, point guard is the one who usually plays towards the middle of the court, and low guard is the one who plays nearer to the actual net. Center is usually in the paint, which is the box that's in front of the net. So that's where center is, because obviously they are tall. That's what they do. I used to play center when I was younger because I was the only one who could play defense properly. But then, of course, once everyone started growing older and growing taller, I could not play center anymore. And that's your basketball knowledge drop from Yushi, who plays to play basketball.
I will say we haven't even gotten through one chapter yet.
Leave me alone.
I will say, however, you need to make an animatic, okay? Listen to me. You need to make an animatic to Froggy Fresh's Dunked On, and you're going to cast the main character. Okay, let me. Okay, tell me when you're ready.
I gotta write it down. All right, get ready.
All right. So the song is Dunked On by Froggy Fresh, okay? And it's one of those songs. It's a story. So the main person singing is going to be Mushi, okay? Their basketball partner, Mike, is going to be Ace, okay? James, who's their rival that they're facing against, is going to be Jamil. And then the other guy on Jamil's team, Big Blue, is gonna be Floyd.
Of course, Big Blue. Got it. All right, I've written it down.
Big Blue was so big I could barely even see.
Okay, let's continue. We've
Yeah,
but that's when he says he pretty much plays like a goody-goody. Most likely he's point guard, because point guards usually don't do a lot of defense, which means they're not gonna foul people a lot. They sometimes will, but most likely they will not. And also they're pretty fast.
Maybe Jamil just feels the urge to not play so goody-goody, but he can't yet.
Anyway. I never paid much attention to other dorms to start with, so I had no idea he was the vice house warden for Scarabia.
And now we know he's having trouble dealing with his house warden's antics. It sounds like I should come to their aid.
What? Did you hit your head or something when I wasn't looking?
Why, never. I'll have you know the last incident forced me to reflect on my greed. I came out of it a changed man. Moving forward, I've decided to contribute to the school as a whole, in honor of the Sea Witch's spirit of benevolence.
Why don't I believe you?
He's trying. Now that Scarabia is faced with a crisis, and my very own classmate is in need of help, I can hardly ignore them in their time of need.
That face is lying to me. That face is revealing all, you slut. Oh.
They're just like, oh, we're gonna have some fun? Uh-huh. It's just as well. I tire of picking at the same turkey dinner alongside the same faces every year. Why don't we pay Scarabia a visit tomorrow?
Seriously? We just broke out of that prison, and you want us to march back in? Count me out!
Come on, Celio, don't be like that.
Have some faith in Azul. I'm sure he'll make this a holiday to remember. It would be rude to visit empty-handed, of course. Jade, Floyd, don't forget to wrap up our gifts.
I just remembered what happens now.
Yeah, the moment that will soon come up that caused Amayashiko to just shout out "Gaslight, Gatekeep, Octopussy."
Anyway, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I could certainly think of worse ways to spend a winter break than the sweltering desert. I can already tell this is going to be positively delightful.
And we made it through one chapter! Hey! Okay,
Guys, we did.
Okay, we will try not to derail any further. Unwanted additions!
Oh. Unwanted additions. That sounds like my home life.
Fuck, man.
That was Viola, by the way. Anyway.
I figured.
I can't believe that ramshackle pair fled to Octavanel.
And they stole the magic carpet. If the housewarden were to find out about this, what do we do?
I think we better take this to the Vice Housewarden Jamil start with. Hello, gentlemen. Mind if we pop by?
Good gravy. It's hot here. Feels like the middle of summer.
You're the Octavanel guys who gave us a thrashing last night.
What do you want with Scarabia? Tom. Sorry.
Well, it seems we're not the only homosexuals on campus.
Really? At NRC? Another homosexual? Gosh, it's more likely than you think.
Permit me to apologize for what had transpired last evening. It looked as though you were bullying defenseless animals. I stood up for them on the spot, out of the goodness of my heart. But, after I heard their story, it became clear to me that the two ramshackle residents were thieves who had made off with Scarabia's magic carpet.
NRC is home to a lot of fruits.
Once I realized my mistake, I took personal responsibility for the matter. I apprehended the criminals. And I came here to return the magic carpet to its rightful owner.
Ain't fair, I tell ya.
Carpet Sean, how do you feel about going back to the room? Well,
Thank you for the help? Guys, it's about time for morning training. If you're late, Kaleem will... Good.
Hey, Jamil! Hello there! How are you?
Azul Ashen Grotto and the Leech Brothers as well? What are you doing here?
Sliding into your DM. Anyway. Our home isn't... Our home isn't the most hospitable place in the wintertime.
So we spend our holidays in a dorm. What?
By the way, where might Kaleem be? I'm here to return his magic carpet to him.
If you need to deliver something, I'll take it to him.
Oh, but I insist! This magic carpet is a legendary artifact on par with national treasures. If it were discovered to be damaged later, Octavanel would be held liable. We can have that now, can we? I would prefer to hand it to Kaleem in person and have him assess its condition firsthand.
Kaleem wouldn't care even if it was damaged. Let me take it off your hands, okay?
I am going to exert legal power and jargon. Worry not. I won't even ask for my standard 20% finder's fee.
20%? Jesus Christ!
Be glad it's not 40%.
Oh God.
Consider that our way of apologizing for our uncouth behavior towards Scarabia last night.
We also brought a seafood pizza as a little present. You wouldn't want it to get cold, would you?
I'm telling you, Floyd knows how to flip pizza and knows how to flip people.
God, I wonder what toppings he'll use.
The point is, I would much prefer to deliver it in person. He's awake by now, I trust.
No, really, he's not feeling up for any. Hey! You can't just barge in, Azul!
I'm asserting my authority as an octopus.
It's just like, I'm respecting your privacy as a fellow house warden, but using as a fellow leader of dorms, but using my authority as a house warden, I'm coming in anyway.
Yeah. At this moment right here where Azul just barges on in while the Twills are just like, alright, you coming, MC? It just feels like, okay, rookie, you coming, you're gonna follow the boss, you're gonna follow the Don, you're part of the family now.
I love it. Oh, wait, sorry. Say your line.
Shall we, Viola?
You'd better keep up.
Am I in the Mafia now?
Were you not already?
Did I enter the Mafia by beating up your boss? Okay,
I feel, honestly, that's the thing. Because, I mean, I feel like if I see you beat the shit out of my house warden, I'm into that.
This is so much nicer when I'm not on the receiving end of it.
Yes, octopi it's so fun knowing octopi hit others out of spite. That's so adorable.
They hit others out of spite and to make sure that whatever fish they join up to hunt with don't take more than their share.
Yes.
So it's literally like if they were to steal food and Floyd would take more than his share, Azul would just like smack him away.
Indeed.
Yeesh, these Octavill guys are so pushy when they want to be.
It helps when you're 6 feet tall. God damn.
Wait, how tall is Azul?
I don't think Azul's 6 feet, but
I think he's a little under 6 feet.
oh, it's water.
Water.
So probably. Let me see.
Here I am.
You're there, but you're not gonna help.
Oh, okay. I got confused. I thought you meant that the opponents were using water.
No. Where's Starry? Starry, where's your
Sorry. Sorry. So guys, I have a question. Should we just heat up some sausage for dinner, or should we go out to eat? Vote now on your phones.
Damn, of course, like the one time I would like Starry. God, they should just give me an option to do friends lists. To automatically pick from them.
Azul is 5'9".
That's still fucking tall.
So he's 2 inches taller than Rugi. Azul
Fuck
is
it.
2 inches tall. Azul's 2 inches taller than my dad.
Fuck it, I'm just taking this random person. Well, my friend Lee, who I don't actually know. Unless they're in this chat right now. Thank you. And then I'll switch it with... Fuck it, we're just gonna keep it at. Oh shit. I'll figure it out.
Mushi, Azul is taller than my dad by 2 inches.
Azul's taller than my dad by 1.
Azul's taller.
Yeah, he's tall!
Anyway. Oh, hey Azul. What brings you to our dorm? Hello there. It's nice to see you, Kaleem. Goodness me, Scarabia never fails to impress every time I visit.
Oh yes, Starry, here's your boy.
It's a veritable winter wonderland outside, yet in here, the sun's so hot that it might as well be midsummer. You would have vacationers coming in droves if you opened up a resort here. It's an ideal location.
I can make money off of this.
You don't say. I don't really have the savvy for business stuff, but thanks for the kind words. You know, maybe one day we can talk about it in my office. Anyway, at any rate, I'm here today because I caught your magic carpet. I would like to return it to you. Really? It ran off again? I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Oh, it's no bother at all. By the way, is Scarabia having holidays in the dorm this year? Yeah, that's right. Is Octavinelle doing the same? Why yes, fancy that. In fact, what say we take this opportunity to improve relations between our dorms?
Yeah, like, Khalib's like, oh man, it ran off again, and Azul didn't correct him.
I mean, it kind of did.
Yeah. Oh, what?
It seems there are many things to be learned from Scarabia's unique studying style that was apparently adopted this winter. That's right. I would be positively honored to host Octavanel's house warden here in our dorm.
Khalim, shut the fuck up! Khalim, I recommend against this.
Huh? Why?
The whole point of our current training regimen is to catch up to the other dorms. If we invite the house warden of one of those other dorms to join us, you're showing the enemy our hand.
Oh, please. He's hardly an enemy. Besides, didn't you invite the ramshackle residents?
Well, yes. Look, Azul, I'm saying this for your own good.
You're absolutely right, Jabil. Other dorms are always going to be, on some level, our rivals in the grade standings. I'm afraid we best take our leave, boys. Khalim, Jamil, best of luck with your training. Back to spending yet another holiday stuck indoors in the dead of winter. Just the three of us. It's unavoidable, I suppose. And after we worked so hard to capture that magic carpet and bring it back.
And it made a huge mess out of the Monster Lounge in the process.
Alas.
Laying on the guilt trip a little thick there, don't you think?
Not so fast!
Here we go.
Azul is one of the top magicians in our whole school. I think Scarabia would benefit greatly from having him over. Besides, carrying away Asim guests out of hand would bring shame upon the Asim family name. Why, Khalim, what a kind and generous soul you are. Naturally, I would be more than happy to share any insights I have with you.
Oh, Khalim, you sweet summer child, you fucking fool. I love you so much.
Yeah, that's Azul. Two of us will be happy to assist with cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, we do it at the lounge anyway, so we're pretty good at it.
No, you know what Khalim is? Khalim reminds me of that joke from Monster Prom, where when you get, how sometimes you end up with a spam email that's just like, I'm a Nigerian prince and due to X, Y, and other things going wrong with my country, I am sending you a bunch of money, right?
Yeah, he's actually that person.
No. There was one of the options in Monster Prom was that instead of sending the money, you could send the Nigerian prince like a whole strategy plan for how to fix the economy of the country and all the problems, and it actually has a chance of working.
And if it works, you get money?
It's part of one of the characters' plot line, so it actually turns out to be that character just in disguise, and you actually do end up fixing a real country.
It works out.
That would be great. And it would ease Jamil's workload.
He fell for it, but it was also the best decision he could have made. Huh, cute. I don't need any help. Forget it. Not listening to a word I say.
Alright, let's get ourselves ready for some special training. It's your dorm versus ours. Put your things away and come to the courtyard. Certainly. Do go easy on me, Scarabian gentlemen.
Bring it!
Know you what I can really do?
Cats. I should level my Grim more.
I have about top spells. Imagine you just
I think I actually did max him out, I just haven't really used him.
I have him as Grimm's. I already got like the 1,000 lessons. And just fucking Oh, on my Kaleem, the Kaleem I have, I got his void spell to 10 today.
Oh. You know what's the funniest thing, Mushi?
What's up?
So the manga updated for the Savannah Claw chapter, and it's in that point where everyone's being investigated because of all the injuries and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And we got to see what the Pomifiore students, background students, actually look like in the manga.
Oh my god.
They gave them all the prettiest haircuts, the most fanciful haircuts you've ever seen.
See, that's what I try to do with Mushi, and I just was like, but I like the little flyaway hairs. And also just, I still think it's funny how much Mushi ended up looking like Appel, and just as a brown Appel with ears.
God.
Vil and Rook were being fruity there too, absolutely. Alright, board game intelligence.
Whee!
Damn, bet you really live like this?
Listen, I didn't have much of a choice.
Kareem was in a pretty good mood today.
Agreed. That was the regular Kaleem I know.
So Vil literally called Rook my dear, so when Rosie voices Vil and says, Mushi my dear, I melt, and rightfully so. It's not fair that you have this stranglehold over me, Rosie.
Mushi, does that make you upset, my dear?
Yes! You fuck! Anyway.
I need you to understand, dear. I can whip out this voice anytime I want.
Oh my god, we're gonna be in like real life, and you're gonna fucking use this on me, and you're gonna be like, Mushi, my dear, I would really like this Lush bath bomb, and I'm gonna have to buy it for you, and it's not gonna be fair.
Mushi, my dear, I have my entire Christmas list ready to.
All right, you're taking on my wallet.
Social engineering, yay!
Ah!
Anyway.
When he's in a bad mood, he narrows his eyes and gets a scary tone when he talks.
Are you certain that's what's happening here?
What do you mean?
You're prone to mood swings yourself, Floyd. Kaleem doesn't give me that same impression. I suspect a different root cause at play.
Jamil said it was brought on because of their lousy dorm standings in spell drive and the exams.
Really? Since when does Sea Otter care about that?
See what now?
He means Kaleem. Floyd likes to give people nicknames based on sea creatures.
You see, Mushi is Piranha, because the entire first year, Floyd would pick on Mushi, and then Mushi would just bite him.
And Rosie's clownfish. Because she's fucking funny.
What did we say that Sully was called?
I don't know, but I'm tempted to make the SpongeBob Sea Bear joke.
I think that's what we wanted to do, but I think in reality he probably would do Whale Shark, unless someone else is already Whale Shark.
I don't think anyone's Whale Shark.
I think Whale Shark would work.
Alright.
And then what would you have been?
God, that's a good question.
We'll think about it later, but because we're not, because technically you hasn't spoken with Floyd yet, so they'll get there. Stop.
In your case, Grim, you have a cute, round little silhouette.
Oh, that's in my case too. Ha 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 ha.
Which is why he calls you Sealy. It's a term of endearment. Baby seal.
Starfishy. I like Starfishy.
I think someone else is already Starfish.
Who would Starfish be?
Hold on, let me pull up the list of Floyd's nicknames again.
God damn it.
Hold on.
I know Ace is Krabby, Jamil's Sea Snake, Vil is Beta.
There you go. It still has it in my search history from last time.
God.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. We got shrimp. We got
Rook is
crab.
Seagull?
We got crab, we got mackerel, we got sea urchin, we got guppy, we got crocodile, we got goldfish, shark sucker, azul. Jade doesn't get a nickname. Sea otter, sea snake, jellyfish, sea turtle, snapper, sea lion, beta, black-tailed gull, which is also just seagull, firefly squid,
That was the new things in Animal Crossing for March that I didn't get yet.
Is that the one he calls sea slug? That's weird. Okay. Flapjack octopus, red squid, striped beakfish, or I think it's actually barred knifejaw now. Lobster, seahorse. I could have sworn one of them was starfish.
Maybe you're confusing it with Riddle would be goldfish?
Ortho, sea angel. Huh.
Anyway.
He called someone starfish. Alright. I know everyone who ships their character with Azul has like, oh yeah, Azul calls my character Angelfish because of Ursula.
That is kind of cute.
It is.
I ain't round. I'm full body, thank you very much.
Sea Otter's always banging on a drum with a grin on his face. Reminds me of those fuzzy sea scamps.
Oh yeah, how they have like little rocks and stuff that they play with.
Just...
Yeah. Anyway. He does have a generally sunny disposition. I can't imagine his demeanor would shift so drastically over something as minor as unimpressive grades. I agree that the root cause is likely to be something else entirely. If we want to get to the bottom of this, we'll need to get to know Kaleem better. Jade, would you mind having a little talk with him? Consider it done. Jamil would be a harder target, but Kaleem might be willing to talk openly with me.
Then I'll play with Sea Snake in the meantime.
Excellent idea. I'll join you for that.
I love how we're just really good at the...
Wait, we figured it out.
We figured it out. We've cracked the code.
The other interesting thing I learned for a lot of these characters, like especially manipulators like the Octave and El Trio, is when you voice act them, you better be smiling.
It does help. It really does.
You better be leaning, tilting your head when you need to, and smiling.
God, again, it's one of those times that I wish I did have like a proper 2D model, so that way you could see how I'm doing shit. But you know what? It'd be like that.
Like when I'm voicing Rugi, I'm making the cockiest expressions.
Oh my God, it makes me wish I did have a proper 2D live model, but I'm not paying that money.
Makes me wish I had cosplay money. Anyway.
Oh, that's such a mood.
Their smiles ain't reached their eyes once this whole time.
It did not. Jamil's room. I like how he has a body pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, Rook's nickname for me, I was trying to think of it because I was thinking Snowflake, but obviously in French. Because hamster in French is just hamster, so you can't call me that because it's not nice. So the thing is, Mushi's official last name is Hiverna, which is just winter, because winter in French is hivernal. So I just took off the L to make it the last name, so it's Hiverna. So I don't... Yeah, Twisted, you're somewhere in there. You're in the pillow. So, Rosie, you have a search engine up. Could you pull up what the French word for snowflake is?
Alright, 1 second. Just so you know, there's like multiple different versions of French.
Give me the version of snowflake that sounds the prettiest.
Sure, okay. Let's see. That's definitely not snowflake. What the hell? Google Translate, what do you do? According to Google Translate, flacon de neige.
Oh my God, it's white.
Yeah, something.
Cause Snow White, dumbass. Oh, cause neige is snow.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, something. Right.
Shit, so he probably
Right,
wouldn't. He
okay.
wouldn't call Mushi Snow anything because he likes Neige
Yeah,
the blonde.
because then he would be saying Neige, yeah.
Yeah, and of course Vil hates that, and then of course he probably thinks about shit. I wouldn't know because hamster doesn't have a French word.
Hold on, let me see.
What's sunflower?
Yeah, you're right. Sunflower, 1 second.
What's sunflower? Because then we could at least do sunflower. Yeah, we'll do sunflower because for sunflower seeds.
This looks like tournesol.
Maybe. We can't do. We're trying to avoid snow twisted because it has Neige in it.
Yeah. Tournesol.
So yeah, sunflower.
Tournesol.
Okay, so yeah, Rook's things for Mushi is sunflower.
All right, and if I remember right, let me just see something.
Because the thing is, he'll call Mushi sunflower, and it's just like, oh, Rook, that's really nice. Like, yeah, because you eat so much of the seeds. It's like, fuck you.
Wait, 1 second. Let me just. Okay, so apparently hyena in French is hyène.
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 Yeah, but but at least like that's kind of like that. It's literally just hamster in French. I looked it up specifically to get a nickname, and it didn't have one. So I'm like, fuck, I don't even know. So yeah, so it's we're gonna say sunflower for sunflower seeds because we can't have a bee snow.
Yeah, let me just hear something real quick.
Hi, Forgoner. We were talking about Rook's nickname for Mushi, which is gonna be sunflower, but in French, obviously.
Princess Hyène. There you go. There's Rosie's nickname. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only reason we didn't do anything snow-based because Mushi's a winter white hamster. So Mushi's last name is Hiverna, which is hivernal, and hivernal is winter in French. But we can't have snow because snow is Neige.
Snow is Neige, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, continuing on. Yet again, Kaleem ignored my input and made an arbitrary decision. Does he have any idea how much extra work that means for me? Well, he's asleep now. Surely the rest of tonight should go smoothly. Fuck. A visitor at this hour?
Jamil in his pajamas. We're all in our pajamas.
Pajamas.
Good evening, Jamil. I've always wanted to hang out in your bedroom at this hour.
Unfortunately, there's a bit too many people here for my liking, but we can make it work. How's it hanging?
Mind if we drop in?
Sorry to disturb you this late.
Sorry for the crowd. What do you want?
When Kaleem gave us a tour of the treasury, we spotted a board game I've never seen before. I asked Kaleem to explain the rules, but it's still not quite making sense to me.
It's this wood board with little divots, and you put gems in them or something? How does that work? Oh, I think I know what game that is! I've recognized the board. It's a popular game in the land of the Scalding Sands. It's not Peggle. It's marbles. I know what it is because my sister used to have it. I used to play with the marbles the entire time.
As a member of the board game club, I'm always looking for to try new games.
Moncala. Sorry.
Would you care to play around with me?
Me too. I want to see what you got, Steve Snake.
The Great Grim never misses out on a competition.
Kaleem's gone to bed. I don't see why not. My dorm room doesn't have enough space for all of us, though. For all of you, though. Let's play in the lounge. Oh, we're going
Bring
lounge.
I'll go get some drinks and snacks. It's like, Viola, you don't even live here. Yes? I'm getting drinks and snacks.
Staying discreet.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I'm sorry about this, Kaleem. I wasn't expecting you to already be in bed for the night. This can wait until tomorrow, honest. I know it's selfish of me to ask to see the treasury again. No worries, it's totally fine. What do you want to see? I was curious about the tapestries and carpets further in the back.
They did not spell tapestries, correct?
You don't see many textile handicrafts under the sea, you know. I've always been fascinated by Scalding Sands culture. After all, what could be further from the bottom of the ocean than a world of arid sands? Ooh, speaking of carpets, I've got one with the colors that would be perfect fit for your dorm. It would be a shame to let it keep gathering dust in the storeroom. Why don't you take it back with you? Are you sure?
I don't know
Absolutely.
if I don't know if Jade was actually genuinely surprised or not, but I love how he's like, "Oh, damn, hi."
I think part of him is a little surprised, but he's just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Alright. Absolutely. And here we are. He's just like, oh, yo, sweet, new stuff. It's even more amazing when I study it up close. Yeah, it does make sense, because I do know that the Leech brothers would spend some of their childhood, like, going around sunken ships and stuff.
Yeah, and if you read their dorm card, stuff, like, they are very interested in, like, shit that's on the land.
Yeah, give me 1 second, let me,
Yeah, I love how everyone's just like, oh, don't worry, we're sleeping in our boyfriend's room, and then I just have Mushi having his own room in Palmafior, and it's like, oh, you don't sleep with Phil? It's like, no, I need my own nest.
No, I imagine our characters having their own rooms, and then most of them, if they have like someone they're in a relationship with, they just go, no, this is just my storage room now.
So actually, I would say that Vil and Mushi don't sleep together often. Why? Because Mushi, the hair on top of his head is like hamster fur, so you can't get hamster fur wet because it's how thick it is, because it's like really hard to dry. So how does Mushi wash his hair? He puts sand in it, so the sand obviously would get everywhere, and Vil would be like, absolutely not my
cleaning dust stuff.
Yeah, well, it's the cleaning dust, right? So it's just pretty much like Vil going, Mushi, I love you very much. We're not letting sand get into my bed sheets. It could mar my skin. It's just like, yeah, I get that.
Hey, please, could you at least put on this nightcap? this hair cap.
I'll fucking imagine.
But my ears.
Anyway,
where did my mouse go? There we go. Kaleem, what's this lovely peacock green fabric? Oh, that's woven out of silk. Long, long ago, back when they first reformed the law stating that royalty could only marry royalty.
sand from the first time Yushi did this 4 months ago. It's not even cleaning magic can get rid of it. He had to burn the sheets. There's a bug in my fucking acoustic foam. Ah!
Get it out.
I'm swiping it away. I think it went away.
There was a princess who wedded a common man raised in the slums. She often wore that color.
Hey, Jasmine.
It's a popular color among men and women alike in the Scalding Sands. Okay, now that I'm thinking about him knowing this story, right? Now I'm just imagining if there's ever a chance where Rosie's just like, yeah, I kind of like him, but yeah, I kind of like Leona, but you know, I don't think anything could ever work out, and he's just over there like, yeah, you go for it, girl.
Kaleem. Kaleem #1 hype man.
Anyway. Incredible. If the Mer Princess fascinated who with the human realm were to see these treasures, she'd have been
Little!
Hello?
Hi,
We're streaming.
We're
Hi.
streaming.
Oh, this...
Welcome to book 4. We're gaslighting Scarabia with the Mafia.
Hell yeah, the Mafia and gaslighting. Gaslighting, gatekeeping, and girl bossing.
Yeah.
Would you like to join us?
I'll watch. I'm kind of tired.
Okay.
Sure.
I do have what's going on in a separate stream in Discord, so you can click on that if you would like.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
think Yeah, okay.
You won't get the music, but you'll see where we're at, so you can follow along.
Yeah.
Nice.
Incredible. If the Mer Princess, fascinated with the human realm, were to see these treasures, she'd have been desperate to have them all. Meanwhile, Coralia, look, the more these weird squishball things fell into the ocean, they're mine now!
Little is one of the OG people before we even started streaming for Misfits, so that's why Little gets to be here.
Yeah, jokes on all of you. I get fucking special priority. Get fucked.
Little is the secret fifth friend that also helped make Robin, aka Viola's sister.
Yeah.
AKA the one who made the fucking who's making the post to Tumblr.
Yes.
Anyway. It can't be easy keeping track of so many tiered luxuries. I leave all the organization stuff to Jamil. He airs them out on occasion. Jamil is quite the competent right-hand man, isn't he? Zul was saying the same thing, but in a much different context. What do you mean? You know what, don't worry about it. Isn't he though? The guy's pure amazing! Wait, are you also aware of— Yep!
Listen, I have needs that sometimes need to be met.
You know, Jamil's just so helpful. It was Jamil who taught me magic and tutored me. He was way better than tutor than any yeah, blah 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 blah. Sorry, that's the ADHD kicking in. Anyway. It was Jamil who taught me magic and tutored me. He was way better tutor than any of the ones my family hired.
I'm really sad that Spoon works on Fridays now because he used to he was our original voice for Khalib, and his monotone I miss dearly. Because that was the funniest thing. Spoons had such a monotone voice, and having him voice literally the most exuberant character was just such a chef's kiss.
The two best characters we got him to voice was Kaleem because it was ironic and Idia because it was on point.
Yeah. It was the best. Unfortunately, because he used to not work Fridays, but now he works Fridays, so he's unable to join us for streams. So it's sad, but you know what? We live and we learn.
We ball.
Maybe one day, who knows. Oh, and he's a great dancer too. Not that he does much of that around others. He only backs it up for me.
She get ass down low and drop the microphone up.
Okay. If he's that competent, why doesn't he speak up to you about what you've been doing? Huh? Keeping students from going home on a long holiday and forcing them into harsh training every day. I strain to imagine you doing such a thing. Why so? Oh, well... It's because we really needed extra training, I guess. You guess? It was your decision, wasn't it? Yeah, definitely was, but... I've been spacing out a lot lately. Why is that? Jamil says it's probably fatigue from me becoming a house warden as a sophomore. Come again? I've always had this habit of nodding off when I start working my brain too hard. My tutors and Jamil were always on my case about it. What are you finding difficult at present? Our loss in the interdorms, our bad grades in the exams, my responsibility, remedial measures. When I dwell on those, I end up just spacing out. I'm a pretty lousy house warden, huh?
Aww.
Wasn't it your decision to keep the students over the holidays for special training? I think it was. Another non-committal answer.
Sorry.
My baby. No, it's good.
So be it. It's got a 50-50 chance at best of paying off, but I think I'll gamble on my trump card. Ow! What's wrong? Sorry, I think I got a speck of something in my eye. Could you take a look at it for me? The yellow one. The gold one. Are you alright? Here, let me see, which eye? My left eye. That's it. Look at my left eye. Don't be afraid. I want to help you. Shock the heart. Huh? I'm going to ask you some questions, and you will answer them honestly. Do you know?
Ooh, cliffhanger. We'll learn about that later. Feeling the heat.
Feeling the heat. Let's do it.
Yo.
Oh my god, the person, if he uses this on a person who doesn't know their rights from their left. Woo! I win! That's 3 for me. You're tough competition when you're focused, Floyd.
Oh wait, did that pick me? No.
No,
It never picks up my cat sounds.
does not.
I lose again. You're relentless, Azul.
That brings me up to 5 to 0. I'd be an affront to the board games club if with anything less, of course. Lydia would mock me for days. I would never hear the end of it. I would have to turn off my phone, and if I turn off my phone, I don't get texts for any of my business dealings, and that just simply won't do.
Hi, I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Meanwhile, Jamil's at 2 to 3, I see.
Oh, yes, it's been a while since I last played. I suppose I've gotten rusty. Back in the old days, Colleen would spend hours a day making me play with him, insisting on going until he won a game. Despite his middling skill, imagine that.
Ah, I see. Yes, that would explain it.
Explain what? You sure love your cryptic little asides.
Forget I said anything. So, you and Kaleem essentially grew up together, correct?
We've been together for as long as I can remember, yes. Speaking of which, you 3 Octavanel boys have been friends since childhood, I hear. That's what they say.
What's supposed to mean? You're talking like you're not even one of them.
Hey, I'm talking here!
Hey, I'm walking here. Viola, wake up! It's 3 a.m. We gotta go around to the back alley to get fresh bagels.
Anyway.
New York stereotypes, whee!
Whee! We've been classmates ever since we started elementary school. But personally, I barely knew Azul existed until just before we started middle school. That sounds like one of my friends who I don't talk to anymore.
Oh.
So I wouldn't exactly call us childhood friends. Like I wasn't friends with this person until like our first year of high school, but like we were in the same class as like first graders.
You barely knew your own classmate existed until you graduated?
It'd be like that.
I was a rather quiet boy myself. I hardly ever stood out in class.
You're an octopus.
Shut the fuck up. Just he does that little motion.
That was exactly perfect for you guys.
You stood out in other ways, though. Not many guys could claim to be as cute and round as you.
Grim, I believe we've been over this multiple times. You are not to dredge up the forbidden lore.
But I am! Show me the baby octopus!
I just like that he calls it the forbidden lore.
The forbidden
He
lore.
He doesn't go,
He's
not
such
bring
a
up the past. He doesn't go, not bring up my past, don't bring up my story. He goes, the forbidden lore.
God, he's such a fucking nerd.
What a nerd.
I've been playing Elden Ring for weeks now.
Yet, here you are now, presiding over them as house warden. You have a curious relationship. You think? I just do what Azul says because it's more fun that way.
You see, Floyd, he looks like a top, but he's actually a bottom. Anyway.
Fuck yes!
Y'all are killing me here.
Good, that's the goal for every stream.
Yes.
You see, I'm actually helping you guys because, as it turns out, laughter is linked to the creation of this hormone that helps repair your body's T cells, which are important in fighting off some very deadly stuff like cancer. So I am
So
quite
if I
literally-
continue to laugh,
the more I make you guys laugh, the more I prevent you guys from getting cancer.
And that's why I think Beanfest happens after book 4. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I strongly doubt Jade or Floyd would have any binding allegiance to me. Well, yeah, it does make sense because Beanfest takes place in February, and Twisted Wonderland seems to follow a similar kind of schedule of events to the Gregorian calendar.
Well, technically,
So-
Beansfest takes place during the lead up to SDC.
Yeah,
because
both
SDC takes
of
place in
those.
February,
Yeah, both of those are in February. Just one's in earlier February.
which is Beansfest, I believe.
Yeah, and we know that around now it's like the holiday season going into New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. This is all an elaborate game of pretend to them.
Your relationship is getting more confusing by the minute.
If I made a poor choice as leader, or even simply a boring one, they would turn on to me instantly and seize the house warden's seat for themselves. It is fucking terrifying, let me tell you. Not that I'd lose if they challenged me, of course.
We ain't got any plans to challenge him either. For now, anyway. So
You better not challenge me the day before graduation.
Nah, that's like too busy of a time, and we're already dealing
day
with
of
my
graduation, however, is not safe.
mom. Fight me for our diplomas. So essentially, the three of you are all equals in each other's eyes. Yeah, we stick with him now. We stick with him now because it's fun. If it stops being fun, we drop him like a bad habit. Easy. It ain't like the vice house warden is the house warden's servant or nothing. It's a pretty normal relationship, if you ask me.
You literally just described, I am only here for a good time, and I don't care about your feelings, and if you start being boring, I am gone.
I mean, that's just breaking down human relationships to their bare essentials. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, come on! You don't have empathy!
What's empathy?
Yeah,
Damn.
I go to NRC. What are you talking about? Anyway, normal, you say. I suppose that concept is lost on me. I've always been loyal of this Asim house. That will likely never change. We do have sympathy. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, but I'm not helping you up. If you fall, I'm laughing at your ass.
That's fair.
Oh, hey guys! Are you still gaming?
Get.
Man, this is pretty pog!
Jamil, I thought,
Ooh!
Kaleem, I thought I said not to bother me when I'm streaming.
Oh wow, you're streaming right now? Who's your little pog champ?
Oh
Is it
God.
me?
Continue reading, please.
What's this? Ooh, Moncala. That takes me back. I used to play it for hours on end with Jamil.
I thought you went to bed, Kaleem. Why would you? I've told you not to wander around by yourself. What if someone abducted you?
You're such a worrywart, Jamil. Chill. Jade's been with me the whole time.
Wait, Jade?
Yes. Hello. I've been keeping Kaleem company.
I like how the music gets intense.
Like, dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Jade's here. Ah, fuck.
You.
Kaleem is so generous. He's been teaching me all sorts of things.
Answer me. What did you do to Kaleem?
Nothing. He's just been teaching me human anatomy firsthand. Anyway.
Excuse me. Only I'm allowed to do that.
I'm sorry, what did you just say, Jamil? Could you repeat that on camera?
Excuse me. Only I am allowed to do that. And Starry.
Shout out to Starry in the chat. Anyway.
Shout out to Starry June. Love you.
What did I do? I was just having a pleasant conversation with him. Isn't that right, Kaleem?
Trust me, we didn't go around any bases, as you humans call it.
Yep, I was just showing him around the storeroom.
Not around a baseball diamond.
Besides, we don't even have baseball in the school. We just have basketball and spell drive. Oh yeah, Jamil! Do you know that silver and blue carpet we brought with us when we came here? Do you know where it is? I couldn't find it for the life of me.
We're leaving Kaleem.
Huh? Why?
Back to your room now.
Well, okay, you don't have to pull my arm out of the socket. Sorry, Jade. I'll get you the carpet some other time. Certainly. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of each other very soon.
Yeah, Jamil got fucking played.
Jamil's just like, I'm not gonna have some fish cuck me.
Uh-oh, Inky!
Uh-oh.
Man, he didn't take that cooking well.
He did not.
Man, Twist in Wonderland
Wow,
Bridge.
you guys are already pretty far.
We started at 20.
Twist in Wonderland Bridge. Jamil overblots because he keeps getting cooked.
Yeah. No, we started at... No, Little, we started at 20 and we're trying to get through the end of the book by today.
Doing terrible.
Shut up.
We're also not doing great.
Anyway, Thwarted by Heart.
Y'all never do great. Y'all get sidetracked so fucking easily. I don't know what you're
I talked about basketball for like 7 minutes.
Anyway. Good work, Jade. Did you have your talk with Kaleem? Oh, I did much more than talk, Azul. Jade, Jade, what did you do? Don't worry about it.
Oh, you know Jade, he like does stuff. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir. It was just what you expected. It's likely that Kaleem is being magically mind-controlled by someone who is making him do these things.
Mind control?
This rings a bell for me.
Jade, are you cheating on Trey?
Oh, man.
That's a ship?
Yeah, that's a ship.
Ooh,
Anyway.
I have to look into that.
Ship.
Anyway.
Is that even possible?
You know how Rugi has magic that manipulates the body. There's also hypnosis magic that takes control of a target's mind. But it requires a far higher degree of skill and magical power than its bodily counterpart. Which means very few magicians are capable of using it.
You gotta have skills and power on par with Azul for that. Why do you think Jade is Vice Housewarden?
Even I would be hard-pressed to control living creatures with their own egos like humans.
But I don't think anybody in Scaravia is half as good as you, Azul. Even their own house warden Kaleem's big signature spell is just a glorified water spout. And their vice house warden Jamil was just saying he got 5s across the board out of the 10-level grading scale.
I wouldn't be so sure. You know what they say, a clever hawk hides its talons.
So, who's mind-controlling Sea Otter, and why?
I'm afraid I couldn't get any answers there.
You couldn't figure it out? Even with your signature spell?
Wait. Come to think of it, you've never seen Jade's signature spell. What's it do?
Floyd, what have I told you about blurting out the details about my signature spell in the presence of others? I don't see the harm in disclosing this to Viola and Grimm, actually.
Grimm is a cat, and Viola hasn't shown any ill will towards us since Book 3.
Knowing a signature spell's function wouldn't make a magic befret human any more susceptible to it than they already are.
So it's harmless because we're harmless. Great. That makes me feel way better.
Well, if I must. My unique power is one that would make most people guarded around me if they knew what it did.
I'm already guarded around you.
Exactly, fair point. So, I'm not a fan of revealing it, but my signature spell is called Shock the Heart. It can be used once, and only once, on a target to make them tell the truth.
Yeah? Be able to lie?
Mind you, it can only be used once against a given target.
Oh my god. What could he get out of me? That'd be fucking wild.
Bro, he could get so much out of me. I'm not even lying.
Damn, he already used Track the Heart.
Bruh, no, he didn't need this shit for that.
Your internet search history. Oh yeah, no, I'd actually rather you kill me.
It's like, sir, listen, don't, no.
It's like, I'd rather you put an end to my existence.
Literally shock me instead.
Jay just looks at your search history and then just turns back to you and goes, "Oh, you poor thing, I think it would have been more merciful if I just killed you outright."
Yes!
Please!
Anyway. Once I use it on someone, I can never use it on them again. And it often doesn't work at all on people highly resistant to magic, or wary types like Azul. It's only effective on those with loosely guarded minds, or people in a moment of mental vulnerability.
Oh,
Hence,
so only fucking...
yes, I can only do it while you're already in the midst of a breakdown.
Sir, you target me while I'm in a breakdown. I'm pulling out the weapons.
I have a Floyd.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I have nowhere to live. Which one's worse?
Oh god.
Hence, my signature spell is very limited in scope.
It works great on guys who are cowering in fear or bawling like babies, though.
So it does. That's why we have the bat. What do you mean the bat? That's why we have the bat.
The bat.
The bat.
The way they smile scares the daylights out of me.
Shock the Heart.
Anyway, Kaleem has always been the type to open up to others. Thus, my spell worked on him flawlessly. Yet, even so...
Either you give up your secrets or your kneecaps. Yeah, forgot it, dude. Flashback.
That's it. Look in my left eye. Don't be afraid. I want to help you. Shock the heart. Uh-huh. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you will answer them honestly. Do you know the name of the student using hypnosis magic on you? I do. And what is his name? I can't say. What? I must never tell anyone. I made a promise long ago, so I can't say. I see. Alright. Huh? What? What was I just... Thank you, Kaleem. You've helped clear the air a great deal. I have? I don't know what you're talking about, but, I'm glad you're satisfied. Indeed, I am, my friend.
Ooh.
Never be satisfied.
Stop.
And that's the story. Hilarious! Your signature spell was thwarted by Kaleem's strength of character. As much as I hate to admit it, that is an accurate assessment.
It is. And here I thought Sea Otter would sing like a canary. Just when you think you know a guy. It's his love over his secretive nature.
It must have been a promise he keeps close to his heart. Yet that same unwavering conviction has laid bare the truth behind the unrest in Scarabia. All that's left now are the finishing touches. It's time to catch this culprit by the tail and pull him out of the sand where he's lurking. I have a plan. First, we are going to end this chapter and start a new one so I can be cool and mysterious.
Exactly. Give me a quick second. I have to fix something. Hold on.
If you have anxiety, you're screwed. Yeah, you're fucking ended. You're done.
Okay.
Alright, I came in here just to hang out for a little bit, but I'm gonna go eat real quick and, I gotta pack up because it's spring, it's gonna be spring break for me and,
Nice!
Okay, so we love you. Everyone say bye to Little. Thank you for joining us.
Bye,
Mishi,
Little!
you're the best. I love you.
You can
Rose,
watch
love
the
you
stream
too.
on the link.
Lovely hyena. Best hyena. I'm gonna try to finish that thumbnail, by the way, Mishi. I'll try.
Yeah, also if Little is also artist and is drawing a thumbnail for Beans Fest, I believe part 1, so I will be posting it on my Twitter and it will be on YouTube forever as soon as they're done with it.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
love you guys.
Love you, bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye. Shit.
Alright. Alright.
Not hard, but
smart.
smart. Hey,
Hey,
guys, have you seen
you
Aladdin?
watch Aladdin? Aladdin, guys! Oh my God, Disney's Aladdin. The skies are so dark and ominous.
Sorry, kid, I've got a new master now. Oh, such a...
So guys, did you know that there's actually a song that was it was scrapped out of Aladdin that was originally going to be like a different kind of like reveal scene for, oh yeah, Aladdin was lying this whole time. But it featured Jafar like in the background watching like a whole ceremony and everything happen as he then pretty much girl bosses the genie into giving up the
Humiliate the
whole
boy?
yeah, humiliate the boy. And someone just like talked about it and said it's Jafar making things uncomfortably kinky.
Stop. Anyway.
Anyway. A genie? Viola, Grim, it's time to wake up. But what are you doing in my bed?
Did they all sleep in the same room?
I think they did.
Hell yeah!
Into the oasis?
No, we're waking up early precisely to avoid that. Come along now. Kaleem's room, Kaleem's room, Kaleem's room. There's a fucking medical kit right there on the bookshelf.
Starry, where are you? Where are you hiding?
Anyway, good morning, Kaleem. Is that you, Jamia? Morning. No, it's Jade. Though our names do sound a bit similar.
Congrats to Viola being the Octagonal Heater.
Wait, what? What are you all doing in here?
Don't mind the camera, Kaleem. Just act natural.
I've brought some tea to wake you up and a change of clothes. Now rise and come with me, if you please. What? What's going on? Where's Jamil? Don't worry. We're perfectly capable of helping you get dressed without him.
Starry's under 5 weighted blankets. I love it.
Knock, knock, click.
Kaleem, it's time to... What? Remember, Rosie, you can't hear sound, but they can. I have sound over here.
Okay.
You don't gotta do the sounds. I got it.
Right.
Azul, Jade, Grim, and Viola? Why is a woman in here?
Woman. And NRC.
He's too fruity to have you in here. What are you doing in Kaleem's room?
Oh, good morning, Jamil. You're welcome to sleep in today. In fact, I encourage it. be taking care of Kaleem starting now until the end of break.
What?
Hold on one second. My throat's trying to kill me, chat.
Good.
Anyway, no!
Yeah, Viola is white.
Yeah.
You can go to our Tumblr and see that.
Yeah. Anyway. After our chat last night, I realized something. Who's the busiest guy in this dorm? Who works the hardest by far? It's you, Jamil. I've been taking advantage of Scarabia's hospitality during our stay, you see. So, we would like to pay it back somehow.
You can call us the Jamil Support Squad.
Of all the ridiculous... I mean, no. I couldn't possibly ask you to...
Oh. Oh! Oh! That's brilliant!
Kaleem, no.
I've been thinking for ages about how I wish I could make Jamil's job easier. Your compassion is a touching thing to behold, Kaleem. Would that Azul could take a page from your book. You just had to get a dig in, didn't you, Jade? Anyway, allow us to handle matters here. You can kick back and take it easy, Jamil. By all means, take them up on it, Jamil. This is great for you. Run along now, Jamil. Go back to your room and catch up on your sleep.
Excuse me? Fucking shoves me out the room.
Imagine just like that cartoon thing where they're just like sliding them out the room and it's just like, oh, come on now, just like pushing him by the ass just out the door.
That's exactly what just happened. Anyway. What in the world is going on here? I can't just rest. I better at least see to breakfast. Hey, Minnow. It ain't been seasoned yet, so don't run it out.
Sorry, sir.
The vegetables in the oven are done. Those are already dressed, so plate them and get them on a table. Breakfast is already made? Did you do this, Floyd? Good morning, Sea Snake. Yep, me and the minnows took care of it. Azul was going on about how much he wanted to help you. But I can't put our guests to work. We ain't exactly guests, remember? We're training buddies. But Kaleem can only eat food prepared by me. It could be poisoned. Ha! That's an even more unbalanced diet than what I eat. And I ain't poisoned anything here, by the way. If you don't trust me, test it yourself. If it gets Jamil poison-free seal approval, I'm sure Sea Otter will eat it right up. You have a point, but still...
Vice House Warden, could you taste test these grilled vegetables?
I think the soup came out nicely. What do you think of it, sir? Fine. I'll test them all myself. Actually, are we prepared for our morning oasis trek? Usually breakfast comes after the march.
About that, as House Warden of Octavanel, I've given my fellow House Warden to Kaleem an alternative proposal.
What? You can't just do that?
Rather than aerobic exercise like long-range walking, you'll see far greater gains in strength and stamina from her proper indoor weight training. Scarabia's desert is a terribly hot place, you know. We wouldn't want to risk anyone getting heat stroke.
In fact, there's a huge fountain in the courtyard. If you want to build stamina, how about swimming in that? It'd be more fun, too.
Agreed. I can tell you from experience that swimming is a far better way to burn fat than walking.
Oh my god, I'm just thinking about like how the 10-kilometer trek and how when I used to play soccer in high school, we would have summer training where you would wake up at the crack of fucking dawn, go to the school, and run for 2 miles.
Man. So, we don't have to go to those marches anymore?
We're safe, Vice House Warden.
It's also worth mentioning that skipping breakfast can make you more easily fatigued and distracted. Not that overeating helps either, of course. Good morning! Ooh, breakfast is done already?
Hot diggity, that looks delish!
Star, do you get the good shit that the elephant eats?
Feed some of this the elephant along with the magic dust.
The magic dust. Amazing. Yes!
Oh, it's in fine form today. It comes out considerably worse when he's not in the mood.
And sea snakes already poison tested your portion, sea otter. Go on and dig in. Bon appetit!
Bon appetit!
Ooh, this is wonderful soup! Mmm,
Ain't
good
it?
soup.
Ain't it? That's a Coral Sea staple. It's packed to the gills with seafood.
I need to show you still that card of Rugi during the Halloween party where he just goes on a whole gourmand frenzy.
He does. It's so funny.
Oh, you saw it?
I not that I saw the actual card, but like you see it in the fucking twist tune that he just has a bunch of food that he's eating.
Yeah, I need to show you the actual card. It's funny.
Okay, we'll do that later.
Alright. First, the key to ancient incantations is memorizing vocabulary. I am awful at memorization. It puts me to sleep. Then I've got the perfect study method for you. Recitation while walking. It's a good study method for people who with shorter attention spans. Wait a minute, this is exactly what I would use when I had to study lines when I was a kid.
Hey, there you go.
I literally just walked around in circles while I was just reading my lines.
Yep. ADHD girlies, where you at? Because that's what we do.
And my parents were just like, weird, but it works for you, I guess, so keep doing it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Sounds like it'd be just as great for me!
Alright, let's all try it together, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jamil's losing his fucking mind. Setting the bait.
Set the bait. Yeah, I think I managed to memorize a spell I was having trouble with. This is literally just Jamil slowly overblotting because he's getting cucked.
That's exactly what it is. His plan's not working out, so now he's getting pissed.
Proper exercise is critical to honing a more efficient mind for study. However, overstraining yourself will have an adverse effect. Mock battles are a good way to exercise while venting stress.
Ah, I'm in the mood to cut loose, so count me in. Who to fight?
All the gravy students just immediately just like, nope. He's just like, oh, come on, none of you want to fight me? You know what I just pictured? I'm sorry, I know I'm derailing. I just pictured, like, have you ever seen, like, the, what was the name of the Kangaroo Jack animated movie?
Kangaroo
They used
Jack?
to play something like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Kangaroo Jack. Maybe it was something different, but no, so they had the animated movie playing on Cartoon Network sometimes, I remember.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, that dream sequence where Kangaroo Jack was, like, a pro boxer or something like that.
Yes.
And I remember at some point in the sequence, just, like, as he's, like, toying around, dodging and getting hits in, he also just, like, stops for a second and just, like, leans over and plants a kiss on the forehead of his opponent just to tease them. And I just imagine that, but it's Floyd.
And wasn't it set to the song, like, I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock like you out.
Yeah, like the most memorable part of the movie, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, split into teams of 5 and let the melee begin. Specifically teams of 5. Mock battles are really fun, and they're a great way to gauge the results of your training. I'm really
yes, House Warden.
I'm really surprised how well Viola can keep up even though she has no magic.
I was given a broom.
This entire character arc is just Viola becoming better at violence.
Let's get down to business.
Business to defeat the wardens.
Yes, House Warden.
There's one main reason we've grown as well as we have. And that would be our diet, of course. It's about getting the nutrients you need. Not too many and not too few. This helps your afternoon performance. Cooking is an essential life skill for gaining an understanding of food and developing a healthy diet.
I wish I actually did more about food science when we're in schools, but unfortunately a lot of public school knowledge of food is very outdated at this point.
Yeah, that and also what I understand is there used to be like more of an emphasis like things like what they called home economics, which was like understanding how to clean, cook, and fix things was like a mandatory thing back in the day, but now it's not.
I only had one, I think we called it, I forgot what we called it. It wasn't called home ec, but I think it was called consumer science. I don't know why they called it that, but I think I do know now. And we only had it in middle school. In high school, we didn't have any like cooking classes because the middle school was the only place that actually had like the kitchens.
But yeah, so schools did mandatory used to teach you like basic life skills for daily life, and now they just don't.
Yeah, mine was only in middle school. They didn't have high school.
Yeah. Anyway.
In high school, I did learn how to write a check though, but you had to take an AP class for that.
Damn, yeah. Anyway. Maybe I should start cooking every now and then. I wouldn't have to worry about poison if I prepared meals myself.
Don't.
Well, you say that, but there are students like Mushi who they're quite an anomaly.
I tried just baking water and I have a poison that's almost on par with house wardens.
I'm sorry, did you just say you tried baking water?
Boiling! Boiling! I know you can't bake water!
Right, well.
I boiled water and now it's as potent as a poison that the house warden can make, but because I can't replicate it, I can't be house warden.
So wait, guys, so sorry, I know that you're really into baking. Tell us the recipe for baking water.
What? Okay, so there is a reason why Mushi can't cook, and Mushi gets better at cooking after book 5. I will say that. After book 6, my bad. After book 6, Mushi can get better at cooking. I'll tell you guys why later.
Yeah, Starry's big into baking.
Yeah.
It's very cute. Anyway.
I like baking. Don't. You'll injure yourself again. Okay, Sea Otter, you're in charge of stirring the pot.
Keep an eye on that soup and make sure it doesn't boil over, would you? Sure thing! Glad to help! Alright, everyone. Let's make this a meal to remember.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
Oh, yeah. Okay, get ready. We're talking fast. Let's go.
Okay. Talk you fast, okay. Okay, I'm going to make the best tasting soup ever!
I worry about having you cook on your own. I'll help.
No need to fret, Jamil. We will aid him. You just sit back and relax.
Fine. I missed that because I was blinking.
I just like Floyd in the back there juggling tomatoes.
Damn it. Damn, I was trying to do perfects all the way through.
Scalding Sands cuisine is delicious. Perhaps we should add some to our menu. Though it might be difficult to procure ingredients and learn how to cook them properly. I'll help with that. I'd love it if everyone knew how great our food is. I can get all the spices and have one of my family chefs come to instruct you. That would be grand. Let's work out the wording of the contract later.
Great job.
I can hear the concentrated breathing.
Shut up! I'm trying to get all perfect, and I already missed 2. Damn. Oh, I fucking hate the purple ones. Nice one, Sea Otter. You're better at this than I expected.
You think so? I guess you never know until you try. Okay, it's almost done. Just a bit more.
Gungaga.
Woo!
Damn.
Man, that's still a really damn good score.
It's a really good one.
Damn it all, they're teaching him self-reliance. Say it, say it.
Damn it all. They're teaching him self-reliance.
And done. Wow, even I can make a simple soup, huh?
All you did was stir the pot.
That was fantastic. Pausing after a meal to take a light walk stimulates the brain and improves your study efficiency in the afternoon. You know a lot about this stuff, Azul. I'm impressed. And here I was just pushing you for frantic hard work with no real direction. I think I've put my students in an unfair position. You're a sophomore housewarden just like me, and I'm woefully behind. Everyone makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
Stop!
Our vacation is only half over. There's still room to make up for lost time. With a training camp this helpful, staying at school doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah, agreed. The only chance we got to spend time with you guys was when we're at school.
Feels like I'm waking up from a nightmare.
So we had to be Tom, Jerry, and Spike, right? These 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tom is B, Jerry's A, and Spike is red hair, C.
Yeah, so Jerry is blonde, Tom is black purplish hair, and Spike is red hair.
Yeah.
Everyone vote now. Which one's the hottest one?
I'm putting my hat in for Jerry.
Yeah, that's understandable. I think
I like them.
Spike.
I like them tall.
That's understandable. I think I might go with Spike. Like, if Spike was Jerry's height, that would be cool. Graba's got a lot of people who are good at astrology and ancient incantations, right?
I do like him tall, tan, and handsome. Oh my god.
Damn it, you just described half the people I simp for.
Long, dark, and handsome. Like fucking SpongeBob episode, anyway.
As they tell it here, the Sorcerer of the Sands is specialized in divination, and this dorm is populated by students who embody his spirit. I'm not good at either thing myself, though.
Because he's technically not supposed to be at NRC, but we believe in that.
I hear the Sorcerer of the Sun successfully utilized a man-made device for fortune-telling that acquired natural energy. The study of astrology took shape relatively early when compared to other fields of magic. He was so far ahead of his time, I suppose his success played a major role in that. Ooh, grade 7 never fail to impress. Oh, it's almost 3 o'clock. Let's get in a bit more studying, then take a break.
Do you think in RSA the equivalence house's quality is exuberance or generosity? Probably generosity.
Actually, I would have to say honesty.
Oh.
Because the whole point of Aladdin was that he thought that he had to hide who he was and he was lying the whole time, but then realized, well, closer to the end, that he should have just stayed honest, like, the whole time.
Okay,
and,
so...
you know, stay true to himself.
Okay, so honesty.
Yeah, like, pretty much RSA is just, like, whatever the elements of harmony are. That's what they are.
Alice's rationality.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Well,
Did you see Alice in Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland, because it's rule following. So maybe RSA's equivalent for like Alice would be like whimsy, like being able to adaptability.
Like that.
Adaptability.
It could be adaptability. You could say whimsy. I would argue that no one in that movie is fucking rational.
I think it also is adaptability because Alice had to adapt the entire time and continuing on with the looking glass. That when she was in there, she had to adapt.
I would also argue you could potentially say curiosity, because the entire time of Alice in Wonderland is just her going, "Ooh, what this?"
Adaptability, flexibility.
All right, what other dorms we got here? So we got Savannah Claw.
What's the lesson of the Lion King?
The lesson of the Lion King. Well, there's 2 lessons actually. One is not letting your trauma control you.
Nepotism.
And the other. Wait, I'm not done.
I know. It's fucking.
The other is responsibility / accountability.
So probably responsibility, because like stepping up to the plate, like you can't run away from your responsibilities.
Yeah, they would make a joke. It's like, look, Leona, the dorm you're allergic to.
Okay.
Octave and L. So they're saying benevolence, but we know the history is a little twisted here. Haha.
Wouldn't it be more of?
One could say Ariel was curious.
Curious, yes, but kind of the whole thing was just kind of like. You can't like give up the best parts of yourself just for love? Like it's kind of like honesty, like be who you are, but like
I know wait. So I think integrity is already said in
because integrity
NRC,
we're saying,
but integrity is already one of the values, quote unquote, in NRC, but integrity does also mean to remain true to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, the lesson was don't take shady deals to get ahead. Like, don't take shady deals to get love.
Well, yeah.
So
that
maybe
is kind of like integrity of sorts.
Maybe it's like you can't cut quarters to get what you want in life, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but we need to phrase it in a single word.
Shit.
Integrity is literally the only option here.
I think so.
Anyway,
well,
who's next? Who next?
Well, Scarabia, which we've already said honesty.
Yeah, we already. Yeah. Then there's Pomafiore.
So the whole thing is that I would also say, diligence. Diligence?
Oh yeah, diligence could work. Yeah, but then again, diligence is another one that NRC already uses.
Kind of. I mean, like they both can embody it. It's just one does it a different way. So here's my issue. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs doesn't have like a lesson.
Well, that's the weird thing because Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, despite like one thing is that it was the first feature-length film of that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is that Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs is very much a product of its time, where this was coming out and there was like still like war and depression and stuff going on.
Ooh, kindness.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was about to say, because Snow White, her entire thing is like, yeah, we can sit here and go, oh, she's a stereotypical woman character and everything, but her whole thing was that she was a virtue of kindness. That's what she was supposed to be.
Because the whole thing is that Palma Fior is all about, beauty and hard work. To hold up to those beauty standards, and that, like, beauty is power kind of thing. So probably, kindness would be the opposite of Palma Fior.
Yeah, kinda.
God, what was the fucking lesson of Hercules? What was the fucking lesson of Hercules?
So Hercules is a very interesting movie because it's actually so the funny thing with Hercules, so Hercules was actually the guys who made Hercules originally wanted to make Treasure Planet because they missed the days when Disney was experimental and not formulaic as they had become during the Renaissance period. But then Disney went, hell no, we're not taking risks. You're gonna do this movie, and you're gonna do it in the formula that's been working for us, you dimwits.
But wait, what's Ignihide's core values again?
I think Ignihide was diligence. Let me double check. I got the search engine open.
Yeah.
1 second.
Sorry that we're going off the beaten path, but like this is actually really interesting to talk about.
Yeah. 1 second. Ignihide. Okay, yeah. Ignihide is the spirit of diligence.
Diligence.
So the whole thing with Hercules is that the movie is actually a satire on like idol and Hollywood culture and how people would call anyone a hero for doing things that weren't really deserving of the title. So, and that's also why the whole thing is Hercules is trying to become a true hero so he can, go and live amongst the gods. But he learns in the process, doing all these cool things of like taking down beasts and stuff like that is cool, and it gives you fame and glory, but it doesn't actually count you as a true hero. And then Hercules is willing to risk his life to save someone, which is what gives him the chance at godhood, but then he rejects it because he wants to live his life with the person that he's come to care for. So he is sacrificing glory and fame and all that other stuff for the greater good. Yes, humility.
Humility. Okay, so that would be RSA. And then finally, what's Diasomnia's core values?
Good fucking question. I haven't watched Sleeping Beauty in a long time.
I mean, because kind of Sleeping Beauty's whole thing is because the thing is we also have the background of Maleficent. Yeah, don't be mean to Maleficent.
Honestly, I can tell you that entire situation could have been avoided if the queen kept her mouth shut.
Well, even if the fairies kept their mouth shut. Like, just if we're going off of just the Disney animated film, if everyone was just like, because the thing is, I saw on Tumblr a few years ago. Hold on. No, because the whole thing is someone explained this on Tumblr a few years back, because this is how I know about this. That in those times, a christening was a public affair. So saying that the queen was not welcome there, even though it's a public gathering,
a big oofaroony. So it's kind of like maybe the whole thing of it's not humility, but it's swallowing your pride. Yeah, so let me say, just like looking at that scene again, because I did recently, now just going off of the facial expression and the body language, even after being told, we flat out did not want you here, and then Maleficent's like, oh, well, this is awkward, right? There was this thing that you see if you look at her face carefully, where she, maybe everyone had a chance to not have the curse happen. But then, as Maleficent is turning to leave, the queen has to get one final fucking dig in, and then Maleficent just kind of raises her eyebrows, just like, well, I also have a gift for the kid, and we're like... So what do we say that the queen shouldn't have done? Like, swallow... So, like, that's swallowing your pride, right? So what is humility. That is humility, but... So, it does say, Diasomnia, adorned based on the Thorn Fairy's spirit of nobility. So, what I would understand of that is that technically speaking, as you mentioned, yes, they should have invited her in the first place. So,
But the thing is, it's not even invited her. It's not tell her to leave.
Well, yeah, that too. Well, blah 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 fairy stuff. But like even if you look at the Diasomnia members, you do see that they do kind of almost treat their dorm as if it's more of a royal castle instead of just a bunch of college kids fucking around.
So
so
maybe
it seems
it's a sense of community.
A sense of order, structure, community, hierarchy. So then the opposite of that would be...
Well, I'm talking about community over there. Like, doing what's better for the greater good and not just your self-interest.
Yeah, so like...
For the RSA versions.
I'm thinking like... Because I'm thinking that the opposite of that kind of unity that Diasomnia has would be something like a kind of humility, free thinking, free life kind of...
The thing is, I would say maybe they're maybe like a spirit of almost altruism as well. But altruism,
yeah, you could say that.
But the altruism is knowing that like you don't have to say that you did something. So like a thing of sacrifice.
Yeah.
So maybe, but if we're talking about sacrifice, then we could switch that with Hercules too, because he sacrificed like godhood.
Yeah.
And his life technically.
And technically speaking, even if you look at the actual, like, original version of the story of Sleeping Beauty, the entire story is just like, this egotistical asshole with power was an asshole to this person, so then they went back and forth.
So we should switch it. The RSA version of Ignahide should be more about sacrifice, because since Ignahide has so much high-tech shit, maybe they're a bit low-tech, they have that sacrifice. And again, this is all about, like, twisting it, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And then humility is the Diasomnia's thing, because they're all prideful and noble, and then the opposite of that would be to step back.
Yeah.
Because the thing is also, we're going to go back to Pomafior, right? They were saying, like, we're saying, like, hard work, right? But because and I'm going to say Nige LeBlanc is in the RSA opposite of Pomafior, because he's so fucking kind.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, so we did it, y'all. We've cracked the code. So let's continue.
We figured it out.
I'm definitely gonna watch the stream later to write this all down.
Okay, I was about to say.
we have this as a VOD, so we can always just rewatch it.
Yeah. This was fun. Anyway,
thanks guys for joining us on that.
Shall I prepare some tea? No, I'll handle it. I'm the farthest along with my assignment, after all.
Allow me to help.
I'd appreciate that. Shall it be off, Jamil?
That was really fun to try to figure out RSA's, like, dorms.
Yeah. You know what would also be fun at some point, not right now, obviously, but, also just trying to figure out how would you fit in, like, other Disney IPs, you know? Like some of the less talked about ones, or others, or whatever, you know.
Black Cauldron, the one we don't talk about.
But no, I don't know, Lilo and Stitch. I really like. I would consider that a very good one. I don't know.
Also, how the RSA house wardens fuck it up. Oh my god.
Oh no! I just realized something.
What?
If there was a dorm based on Lilo and Stitch, it would be that the dorm spirit is the spirit of family, because Ohana means family.
But that would be the RSA version, because if we're thinking about it, because it'd be like family, and then technically the NRC version would be order.
Yeah, but there's no that makes sense. Okay.
It'd be order, like you can't be chaotic. So it would almost be very similar to Heart's Labule in the rule aspect, but not with all the crazy rules. It would just be like...
Yeah, because there isn't really... While there are antagonists in Lilo and Stitch, there isn't really a clear-cut villain, per se.
It's really the whole thing of family versus... It's really family versus rules.
Something like that. Family versus society, damn it!
Oh my god. Okay, continuing. I don't want to talk about Lilo and Stitch right now because I'm gonna cry about it.
Understandable. I also cried recently. Anyway. The students' completion rate for these assignments is up 15% from yesterday. Those are some statistically significant results. Viola and Grimm told me Kaleem was going through drastic mood swings. But he's been acting pretty calm since we arrived. Isn't it nice that Kaleem's regained the faith of Scarabia's students?
No, it isn't.
It's not?
No offense, but I can't let you people stay in Scarabia any longer. It's time you went back under the sea. I can't tell if my dad was just knocking or not. Fish racism!
Racism?
A puppet-like steak.
Date, not steak.
Oh, sorry, my lisp hit me. A puppet-like steak. Alright, I have to get my whole snickersy into this. Alright. No offense, but I can't let you people stay in Scarabia any longer. It's time you went back under the sea.
Pardon? Where did this come from, Jamil? Have I done something to offend you?
You really don't get it. Does the sad look on my face mean nothing to you?
What?
You made eye contact with me. Fool. The one you behold is your master. When I ask you a question, you will answer. When I give you a command, you will assent. Snake Charmer.
Still dumb that they... Snake Whisper's so cooler. Anyway.
I know, but I have to say what's on the thing.
What? My head...
Snake Whisper. The pain will last as long as you resist. The sooner you give in and submit, the easier it will be for you. Go on. I'm waiting. Azul, who is your master?
My master is... you, oh mighty Jamil. I await your command, master.
You thought I was a mediocre magician, but you were sorely mistaken. An embarrassing misjudgment for the Housewarden of Octavinel.
I think that's the first time we see him make that face.
It was! That's why it's
Yeah.
really good! But really, because of you, all my carefully laid plans have gone up in smoke. All I needed was a little more nudging from the ramshackle visitors, and the students would have kicked Kaleem out. It was my way of getting Kaleem ejected from his position without getting my own hands dirty. Do you have any idea how much painstaking effort I put into laying the groundwork for that? First, you're going to take the twins and go home to the Coral Sea. Wait, hold on. Azul, you returned all your contractually stolen powers back to their original owners recently, right?
Yes, master.
So much for using it as my own personal genie of the lamp. Your signature spell is quite a valuable asset, but it would be hard to keep you controlled long term.
Sir, I remember the contents of the contracts.
What?
I remember all the secrets of the people I made contracts with. Their troubles, their weaknesses, their desires.
What a twisted collection. I could see I made the right call not making friends with you. Does this intellectual cache of yours include Head Mage Dyer Crowley's secrets?
I like how the audio almost started to glitch just as you were saying twisted. Like the universe itself was just like... Of course, master. I know one thing he would never want others to learn.
It's what Yes, what is under his mask? That's it! That's it! It's all going to work out. You really are my genie of the lamp, Azul.
Do you wish to know the head mage's secret?
Oh, absolutely. Once I have the head mage's weakness in my grasp, I'll finally be free. I'll kick Kaleem out of school and become housewarden myself! Huh?
And there we have it.
I really hope my acting came out well on that because I don't get to
You're
hear myself.
you're doing great, and you're gonna do even better now.
All caught on stream.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's all caught on stream!
Yeah.
We're just gonna use Whitney on this, and then I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch out my Vil for my not really leveled up Riddle, but I did level up the power, so we're fine. We'll do it.
Hey, 220, not bad.
Like, we're doing very well, and I think I knew this stream was gonna go on for a while because we were definitely gonna like make fun of everything during it.
Anyway. And there we have it.
Oh, so you finally show your true colors. I bet you thought you were real slick pulling the wool over our eyes.
How much did you hear?
All of it. From start to finish. I just imagine Viola's just there, just like, she's just standing there silently, just staring at, you know? Like, hands behind her back, just like looking almost innocent, but the gaze just says everything.
Yup.
Your entire conversation from the moment you left the lounge has been live streamed to the world from Azul's smartphone.
What?
Hi, world! Man, guys, isn't this weird? I can't believe that Jamil's been trying to betray Kaleem this whole time. God, what a shocker. Can we get some F's in the chat?
Hold on. Oh, I love us. Anyway.
My sport was plot gone wrong on section.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
We're so close. We gotta keep going.
Azul's Magicam livestream presently has 5,000 active viewers. It's trending online under the topic A Certain Magician School's Dirty Little Secret. It's your moment in the sun, Vice House Warden. Naturally, all the dorm students are gathered in the lounge, watching you. Vice House Warden Jamil, is everything you just said true?
Have you really been deceiving us this whole time?
Talk about a wolf in sheep's clothing. You're a fraud through and through.
You've got it all wrong.
Don't even try to talk your way out of this one. The mind control magic you used on Azul is hard evidence. Jamil, it's been you all along. You've been using your signature spell on Kaleem and making him throw Scarabia into chaos.
I like that little thing he just did, like the little it's been you all along. Like I like that. That was a pretty good animation. I know it's subtle, but I like it. I wanted to call attention to it. It's very subtle.
They're having an Ace Attorney moment here.
Pretty much. Good. I was trying to avoid escalating matters, but you leave me no choice. Azul, I command you, subdue and restrain them all.
Yes, Master. Azul, no. You don't want to do this. Snap out of it.
Pleading with him won't help.
Yes, I'm Jamil's loyal minion. Or, at least, you wish I was.
What?
Jamil, you said the funniest thing to me earlier. Allow me to return the favor. You thought I was an arrogant magician, but you were sorely mistaken.
You have to remember, I got my cheeks clapped last week.
I have learned humility.
I have learned humility.
I have gotten my cheeks clapped last week, and I have tentacles down there. I don't even know how she found my cheeks.
I got fucked over on my birthday.
An embarrassing misjudgment for the Vice House Warden of Scarabia, the dorm that embodies the spirit of mindfulness.
What's going on? I know you made eye contact. I had you under control.
I'm blind. Why do you think I wear these glasses?
Mint Moth, my beloved, go look at their comic.
Please, I'm a competent magician. I always prepare for all eventualities before I act. Isn't that right, Floyd? Do it. Do it. You know what comes next.
I think you let your guard down a little too soon there, Sea Snake.
Deeper.
I signed a contract with Zool and got this rad deep voice for it. What do you think? Do I sound all cool and grizzled now?
I just want you to know that his voice sounds like this right now in the game.
Well, I can't do that right now!
Damn! You can't pull out the Leona voice.
I can't. I actually literally can't. In return, I offered Zool my signature spell, Bind the Heart.
So for those wondering, what happened is that Floyd's voice actor, right when they had to record this, had to go in for surgery, vocal cord surgery stuff. So they had to quickly get someone on the fly to replace him. But then they decided, hey, wait, you know what'd be funny, actually?
I'm trying my best.
Yeah. And if you don't know what that spell does, your face is going to crack when you hear this. It jams an opponent's magic and diverts it elsewhere. You used Bind the Heart to divert the mind control magic. Brilliant deduction, Viola. What do you mean?
Like, where did they said they diverted it, so where does it go?
It just bounced off somewhere and fucking dissipated.
Got it. Okay.
It just, like, it did a Wizard 101 fizzle. Floyd played D&D and he cast Counterspell. Okay. And after swiping it from Floyd, correction. After taking it as collateral, I used it to evade Jamil's mind control spell. Then, I pretended to be his thrall and got Jamil to spill his true intentions as he gloated.
I gotta hand it to you, Zool. You're real dastardly.
I prefer to be called an intellectual. At any rate, I quickly deduced that Jamil was the only person Kaleem who would care about enough to fight back against Jade's signature spell. And that was the underpinning of my whole plan. Jamil?
Aww.
What is this? What's going on?
Kaleem.
You were controlling me? That can't be true, right? I've been having occasional blackouts lately where hours have passed to the next time I come to. But those were just dizzy spells or me nodding off, right?
He knows it's him, and he just doesn't want to admit it. That's just what's really sad.
He thought the only thing he could trust in this whole world that's been trying to assassinate and kidnap him was Jamil, and yet here we are.
Poor fucking boy, man.
I tend to doze off anywhere as it is. You've always gotten on my case for it. So, please, say it isn't so. Tell me I was just nodding off. Mind controlling me, plotting to expel me. You would never do any of that. Jamil, You're the last person that would ever betray me, right? After all, we're best friends, right? Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, I'll tell you, Kaleem. I'll tell you exactly what's wrong.
Huh?
You've been the same for as long as I can remember. Oblivious, gullible, foolish. And I hated it! You trot along merrily in ignorant bliss, utterly blind to my suffering. Every time I see you smile, it makes my skin crawl. I'm sick of it! There's no point in maintaining my facade now. You have no idea how many days I've spent wishing that you would just go away. But that ends today. Myself, my family, I don't care about any of it anymore!
Wait, Jamil!
The one you behold is your master. When I ask you a question, you will answer. When I give you a command, you will assent. Snake Whisperer!
My head. What? Did he just mind control the whole dorm at once?
All of you. Eject Kaleem and the Octagonal guests from the premises!
Yes, Master. Jamil? Who could have seen this? Obviously an inevitable betrayal.
Oh god.
Hey, look, Riddle.
Yeah, I know. I was like, hey, bring Riddle with us. We're just gonna do this. Doesn't matter. I'll win.
Nowadays, whenever I see Riddle on screen, I just
Get his ass.
Smile. Anytime I see Riddle on screen now, I just instantly smile and get a hit of dopamine, and I blame Strawberry for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't be one-turned anymore.
50-50 shot. I don't care.
Lads.
I lost a 50-50, but it's alright.
Let us proceed according to plan. I entrust you this time, Azul.
It's another 50-50, but I
Let's
don't care.
do it.
Do it. Oh, I slowed down a
Are you
bit.
prepared, Azul? Naturally.
Nice. Okay, we win.
Yay!
Yay! We're still gonna get ejected. Power Supreme!
It's just
Oh shit, there's water in this! Let's...
water.
Oh look, your first one! Excellent. God damn.
You know, I tend to interpret whenever there's a character that it says, oh yeah, they're using water and fire, my brain interprets it as poison, which then my brain then interprets as, ah yes, spicy water.
Okay, we're gonna do this because I now have
Spicy.
powerful Leona. All right,
Spicy
let's go.
water.
All right, let's do this.
He's using the Riz. He's using the power of the Riz.
Yep.
Incredible. He's controlling all these targets at the same time and making them do separate things. Mediocre nothing. He's easily one of the top magicians in the entire school, to say nothing of Scarabia. No.
I kept squeezing them, but they keep getting back up. Are they zombies or what?
Jamil, please, just stop. You can have what you want. You can be house warden. I'll go home to my family.
What? You thought that would work? My spell won't be broken so easily. Not as long as you exist in this world. Kaleem!
Wait, are you trying to kill me? Jamil, you're courting danger. If you keep using your signature spell like this, you'll exceed your blot tolerance level and...
Shut up! Don't you order me around! I'm through following others' orders. I'm going to be free!
It was in this moment. Ink, 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 ink.
Uh-oh, Inky.
We're playing a game of Splatoon and we just got splatted. It's time. Look at him. Look at him with the little snakes. Hold on, I know what you're trying to do. You're getting ready, aren't you?
You already did it.
Okay.
Keep going!
Alright.
This is serious.
What in the world? Jamil just transformed? The very air around us is changing. It's just like what happened with Azul. He's overblotted! And right on winter break, with no prospects of backup from any corner. It's quite the conundrum.
Did he turn into another one of those dark berserkers?
The negative blot energy is swelling up. Everyone, steel yourselves!
Okay, we're talking. You will bow before my magic! Come, I'll wrap this up. I'm through living like this.
We need to bring him to his senses and fast.
Yeah, a giant monster! I'm scared!
Jamil, please, come to your senses! This is so fucking cool. I'm listening to the playback on stream.
We're gonna kill him.
Don't worry, that's just round one.
I'm glad that it sounds cool, because this is really hard to get. A scathing retort. Let's do this.
Alright, 1 second, I'm just replying to my mom. There we go, okay.
I have no need for an incompetent king or a con artist. Your personality flaws give me adequate cause to send you packing on a one-way trip to the ends of the earth. Whoopee! Ah! So long. Ex-house warden Kaleem.
Dude, it sounds so fucking cool.
Ah! Damn.
Welcome to the edge of the procedurally generated map.
we were thankfully not. We definitely didn't crash into the invisible wall and break our necks.
Good thing this invisible wall was here.
Yes.
Ow!
Oh, sorry, my bad. Say your line.
Oh, is it not picking me up? That was weird.
It
Okay.
did not pick you up.
Ow, I really can't catch a break around here.
I'm alive. Barely. 1 second. Here we go. It would seem he flung us quite some distance.
Okay, I'm gonna try for deep. I'm gonna do it. Brr, it's seriously cold out here. It's like we're under the ice floes.
Perfect.
Okay, I did it.
Kaleem? Kaleem, are you alright? Please speak to me. Where am I? Good, you're awake. I believe we're at the edge of the dimension that contains Scarabia Dorm. Grim is a ball of fur, and we merfolk have some innate cold resistance, but I fear Viola and Kaleem will not last long in this cold. We don't have any brooms or carpets to fly out on. What does that leave us for options?
It'll be a slog, but walking's our only way back.
We spent quite a while in flight before we landed. It would take hours, possibly days, to trudge back on foot. How big are these pocket dimensions?
Enough to fit a whole desert, apparently.
And that just tells me that there's a whole fucking safari at Savannah Claw anyway.
Well, yeah, duh.
And I can't take another minute of you with that voice, Floyd. I'm tearing up the contract and annulling it back to your old voice.
Oh, but I like being all baritone. Yep, all back to normal.
I'm impressed you're okay with making a contract with Azul and lending him your signature spell as collateral, if I do say so myself. I'd worry about him inventing excuses to hold on to it indefinitely. So I'd never make a contract with him personally. Well, you see, that's exactly why I chose the condition that would make it super annoying for him.
You have to understand, Jade. I was doing it for the goofs, for the lulls. For the gaffs, if you will.
You see, bro, I do it all for the mean.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that past him, but I didn't care about getting my magic back all that much to start with. If I got tired of the voice, I would just change the terms to something else.
I'm standing right here for the record.
And we love you, Azul.
Emil, I trusted you.
You crying, little sea otter? Your tears are gonna freeze over, you know.
It's all my fault. I drove Jamil to the brink without even realizing it. Real Jamil would never do such things. He's a good guy. He's always helping me, giving me a shoulder to lean on, and... A good guy wouldn't knock his friend into another area code. What?
Yeah, you fucking knocked us in next week. Where have you been? He used you for land development! Aquatic support.
My headcanon is that whenever the traumatic flashbacks happen, Viola is actually seeing them. She's just keeping quiet about it because she's like, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but okay.
Because you're intertwined with this dimension. Anyway, aquatic support.
Oh boy, Viola! You really go for the jugular sometimes.
I was a little shrimpy on this one. Sea Otter, you're like too nice. It's kind of grating.
Huh? Is it? Yes. If I were betrayed by someone the way you were, I'd lash out with a torrent of unmitigated verbal abuse to break them down mentally, then bind them and drag them beneath the waves.
That's really specific. And why do you already have that planned out, Jade?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Maybe so.
The way you blame yourself and try to excuse his behaviors is, quite frankly, a tad galling. Galling? Really? But, I mean, Jamil would never betray me, ever.
We're literally on the edge of a pocket dimension, Sea Otter. Newsflash, he did. In fact, he was gonna make you out to be the bad guy and get you expelled. He's an enormous dirtbag.
When it comes to underhanded ploys, Zul at his worst still couldn't hold a candle to that.
Once again, I am still here.
That's quite a feat, you know. It's okay to hold your head high and denounce him for the traitor that he is. That's not much of a compliment. You carry yourself like a goody two-shoes, laughing off conflict with a flippant word or two to twisted individuals like myself and Jamil. To calculating individuals. Those remarks are like barbs digging under our skin. I'd say you've been pushing Jamil ever since your formative years. It's not your fault in the least, of course. I am going to Azul, no, you bring up the log right now. Hold on. You bring up the log right now.
Wait, why? Oh, whoops.
Because Azul just said some fucking truth right here. Okay, wait, where is he? No, right below. It's not your fault in the least, of course. So, I've seen people like dish out the worst fucking insults to Kaleem. He's like, oh, he's rich, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, Kaleem automatically evil, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but it's not his fault.
Kaleem doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
You can't fault someone or call them evil for not knowing something. That's like if a baby somehow accidentally catches your house on fire, what are you gonna do? You're gonna say, oh, the baby's evil, kick it out, put it to fucking capital punishment. The baby doesn't fucking know how fire works.
Because people always want to be like, oh, capitalism evil, rich people evil. But there's people who don't understand that they've been born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They just thought it was a spoon.
Yeah.
And that everyone got that spoon.
And not to mention, like, there are good poor people, there are evil poor people, there are evil rich people, there are good rich people. The things are they're not connected, you know?
Like, some people could call me a traitor to my Hispanic culture because I just don't speak Spanish. Well, I wasn't taught Spanish growing up. I was taught English. So it's like, how was I supposed to learn Spanish if I wasn't taught it growing up?
Yeah, you cannot expect Kaleem to take action on something when he does not realize it exists or was never taught how to look for it.
And the thing is, he still gives away his wealth in an enormous manner, but he doesn't realize how to someone of a poor stature. That sounds like he's taking pity on them rather than genuine gift giving.
And if you think Kaleem is having crocodile tears right now, the boy literally just had his whole entire reality rocked, because he thought this whole time everything was peachy keen between him and Jamil. But now the instant that he's finding out, oh, I was at fault for this stuff, it is fucking wrecking him.
So I always bring up Mitmoth, right? And there's two comics I'm going to specifically bring up that they have a OC called Ambrosia. So someone made an edit of Ambrosia's things like, give all earthly possessions to Ambrosia, and then Mitmoth replies like, yeah, give me all your things to me. And Kaleem's like, yeah, and it's like, no, not you. And then another one of, after this, they made an AU where the Overblot people like still stayed.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
have
like,
an AU,
and Kaleem's like, man, we sure are living with a version of you that tried to kill me that one time.
Yeah, it is a funny AU, just like the Overblots just exist as like an evil twin with less power now.
Yeah, it's...
Anyway.
Okay, so yeah, for Ghana Dude, there's Mintmoth on Tumblr, go follow them. No, they don't, it's not an actual thing, it's an AU that they don't split in half, they just kind of show up later. So let's say... they're just there. There's no like concrete thing, but it's pretty much of this Kaleem going, man, we sure are living with a version of that tried to kill me that one time. Yeah, at one point I feel like we're just gonna, if we don't have anything else to do, we're just gonna go to Mintmoth's Tumblr and start fucking voicing comics.
God. You know, at some point, maybe we will just take comics from the community and do weird dubbing to them and stuff. Anyway.
Oh my god, we should do that.
But
Anyway.
no, you know what? You know what we need to do? We need to actually start putting a story and updating our blog and maybe doing voiceover for that. That would be fun. Anyway.
Probably. Anyway, you have to say the last line before I can click it over.
Right. It's not your fault in the least, of course. You were born into a very high social class. As showered as you were with affection from your family and everyone around you, you grew up with honesty and integrity. An upbringing like that would make anyone take certain things for granted. I would argue that in Kalim's case, it might simply be a case of a naturally innocent disposition. Oh. So, Jamil is... bad? It took you so long, idiot!
I mean, I think, again, Viola's fucking cold right now, so you think Viola's like, it took you this long?
Took you this long to get it through your head.
Jamil bad? I love it.
I just imagine after this, Viola's just be like, oh my god, Kalim, I'm so sorry about how I acted. Here, have some cookies I made with, like, the last $5 I found in my back pocket.
Okay, come on, Kalim, let's do a Kalim win. Let's do it!
In that case, I better get back fast. I must punch him and yell, traitor! I owe him that much.
One punch ain't enough. You ought to also make him march to the Oasis and back 10 times.
That, and we need to bring him to his senses fast. If we don't, his life will be in danger. We have to get back before his magic reserves run dry.
That puts us right back where this conversation started. How do we get back? Walking really fast?
My nose is gonna freeze over if we stay out here much longer.
If there was a river, we could swim back. Sadly, the rivers around here are all dried out. So, lack of water is the problem? Yes, Lloyd and Jade can easily outpace brooms when they're in their true forms. But we can't exactly restore a dry river. Maybe you can't, but I can.
Huh?
Oh yeah, your signature spell.
My signature spell, Oasis Maker, can produce an enormous volume of water with just a smidgen of magical power. If I make you a river, you can get us back to the dorm, right? You mean to... Hold up. You mean to tell me that's your signature spell? That's insane. It's pretty useless when we already got running water. Don't me! Some countries don't have that sort of infrastructure. Your power would make you nothing short of a hero to those people. That's absurdly marketable.
They really did turn into $ Starry.
He really did turn into the Nestle CEO.
I can money.
I think we can leave Azul to his get-rich-quick fantasies for a bit. Kalim, if you would oblige us. You just need a river, right? Okay, I'm on it. Pretty rain.
It sparkles.
Holy mackerel, the river's filling up with water right before our eyes.
Let's get moving before the water freezes over. Oh, let's get moving before the water freezes over, Floyd. Now, Azul and Grim, grab a hold of my back.
Fish tits! Little Shrimpy and Sea Otter, you're with me. Yes!
Do you wanna ride? Do you wanna
Stop!
ride? Do you...
Wait, but I thought Azul was a merman. Can't he swim himself?
Azul isn't a fast swimmer, even in his mer form. Yes, well, not all of us have tail fins like yours. Now, off we go to Scarabia.
Guys,
Azul,
we're having a great time.
Azul, I keep trying to tell you, if you want to move faster in the water, all you gotta do is wiggle, 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 yeah.
New rain cut short. This one's water as well, so we're just gonna...
Water.
Where are you?
It's water fire.
I know, but I need you.
And we don't need no water.
Where are you?
Where am I?
God damn it.
Why do you know so many other Leonas, huh?
Because I accept people's friend requests, alright?
Chat, can you believe Mushi has other Leonas?
Excuse me. So you know what? I'm gonna switch out Grim for a Kaleem so that way we have Starry be happy.
You're UM as shit. Kaleem could literally cause a tsunami if he wanted.
Anyway. New rain cut short. Let's do this.
Alright. You ready?
I'm ready. Bring on the food. Bring on the drinks. Today we celebrate the disposal of the old useless king and the crowning of a far more deserving successor. I'm on top of the world. I've got all the magic I could ever want at my fingertips.
I couldn't agree more, Master.
You are the most fit to be king of Scarabia, Jamil. Long live Master Jamil. That's it. Go on. Keep singing my praises.
I never realized what a gallant figure you cut.
Azul, that's kinda gay.
We're in NRC, everyone's a little gay.
Oh ho.
You ought to live on a throne.
And?
Your intelligence is beyond compare.
Go on. There's royalty, and then there's you.
You look so strong and powerful.
Jamil, here's our man.
Jamil, he's our man.
You flatter me. Wait, it's you? I sent you to the ends of this dimension. How did you get back so fast?
I filled a dry river with water and we swam back.
Not that it was a cakewalk, I tell ya. Pretty worn out. What? Now I see. You used Kaleem's signature spell. So your little trick had use after all. And here I'd written it off as a worthless spell, only good for watering plants or filling a pool.
You clearly don't appreciate Kaleem's power for what it is, then. Jamil, now I see what you've thought of me all this time. There can be no question now. You're a coward and a traitor!
Damn. He really just being like, oh shit, fuck you. Wait, hold on, I gotta do something real quick.
To be fair, Jamil should have tried to talk things out with Kaleem. I know he thought he couldn't. But...
Yeah, hold on, I gotta... I gotta do something real quick because I'm like, hearing my own voice coming back at me is throwing me off. So I just have to switch it so that way I don't hear it, but everyone else can. So hold on, real quick.
Yeah. I'm just stretching.
Can everyone else still hear the music?
I hear the music.
You hear the music? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we're good now. So that means you'll be able to hear me do my thing. Perfect. Okay. All right, good. We're good. We're Gucci. Let's do it.
fool. That's what you get for trusting me blindly.
Face me in combat. I'll win back the house warden seat you've stolen from me.
You accuse me of stealing? How dare you? You're the one who stole everything from me. Now you shall witness my true power.
Boss fight time, let's go!
You will bow before my magic.
I like Vil, just come at me with all you got.
Cower before my might, phenomenal cosmic power.
Yeah.
I'll knock some sense back into him.
Oh my god. Oh wow, I think we're gonna win immediately, guys. First turn win. Let's go.
Oh!
First turn win, let's
You're
go!
not even gonna let him do his second phrase.
Nope! First turn win, let's go!
We have nothing to worry about regarding Book 6.
Alright.
Hi, Leona. You...
I was finally going to be number one. I was finally going to be free.
How's that, guys?
fucking Good. It's so fucking good, holy shit. Oh. Hold on, let me see. Oh.
Feelings long held.
So now you gotta be... It's time for sads.
Okay, so there's no more actual like overblot, right? I don't need to do the voice changer anymore.
No more over, yeah.
Okay, so cool. I can switch back to me hearing the audio now, so I can get the feeling of the.
Now it's just Jamil being emo.
All right. Whew. Damn. That was really fun to do.
I can't wait. I can't wait for you to hear it back. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. Hey, Jamil, let's play. I'm gonna beat you at that board game today.
This again, Kaleem? You know I'm just gonna keep winning. Can we play something else instead?
Jamil, do you take that tone with Master Kaleem?
Oh.
We do not stand Jamil's mother.
Master Kaleem, thank you for playing with our foolish son.
You're kind enough to share your company. Truly, you've been brought up well.
My very first memory as a child was seeing my family bow before Kaleem and his parents. I couldn't stand the sight of it. Listen, Jamil, you must always win twice and lose thrice when competing with Kaleem. You must never outdo him at anything.
I know you're a smart boy. Surely you understand the position we're in.
Fine. Kaleem's parents were far more important than mine. Therefore, Kaleem was more important than me. Which meant, whether in studies or exercise or games, I could never do better than Kaleem. I had to keep myself beneath him. I had to pretend I was incapable.
Jamil, look! I won first prize at the festival dancing contest! I did it! I won 3-2! I scored a 75 on the magic history test you helped me study for, Jamil. What? You got a 70? Hey, it's okay. Cheer up.
You're not beating me. I'm just letting you win. Look at you, smiling obliviously. Get a clue, you dunderhead!
Me? Houseborn of Scarabia? I don't know what that entails, but sure, you can count on me. Right, Jamil?
Head mage, why are you making Kaleem house warden? He's a poor magician, and more to the point, he's just a sophomore. We've got my hands full cleaning up after him as it is. A sophomore house warden is hardly unheard of at Nightraven College. But, Viper, providing education comes with costs. And our young friend's family has been quite generous with their support. It places me in a position where I must make certain compromises. You're a clever student. Surely you understand what that means. All the grown-ups tell me the same thing. Surely you're smart enough to understand. But who's trying to understand me?
We'll keep helping each other out, Jamil.
Stop. Stop.
I know you'd never betray me, Jamil.
Just stop. Kaleem, your mere existence means that I have to live my whole life deferring everything to you. I want to be number one too.
Jamil! Jamil! Turn around!
Oh,
I just remember that anytime you see Jamil, you just hear Kaleem going, "Ching!"
all I know is that speaking like seriously and sad is really fucking hard, guys.
It's hard, but when you actually finally get in the groove of it, it feels so rewarding.
Oh, that felt really good. I did have a good time doing
you
that.
did good.
Thank you.
Also, we do not stand Jamil's mother.
Yeah, fucking
know.
hit it.
I can still hear that sound effect.
Okay. Mhm. Where am I?
Oh, good. You've regained your senses. You were trying to cross the border, right?
Stop! Jamil's parents were like, no, you can't be better than the son because then that could mean very bad things for us. But if they actually kind of paid attention to like how Kaleem's family is, if they would have seen Jamil get first and something, they would have been like,
Kaleem.
yeah, that's our servant. Like that's like they work for us. Like that's awesome. Like, I feel like that's the kind of people they would be. They would be like, oh my god, like
obviously I can't attest to like the actual like Asim elders, but even just Kaleem, it's just like, yeah, that's my bro.
yeah, Kaleem would have thrown a party for him. Yes, absolutely.
Like, that's Jamil. That's my jam.
Okay, continue. We're almost done. We're almost there. We gotta do it. You gotta do it again, because your mic doesn't pick up your grim.
They won't let me be a cat. This is harassment. Okay.
Rah, that monster's gonna be haunting me in my dreams.
Jamil!
Somebody get Ciara or tissue already. Guys, equal parts snot and regret.
I suspect that the talk about punching him has gone out the window as well. I'm so glad you're alive. So glad.
Must you always be so dramatic?
I never knew how miserable you were all this time. All this time. I never knew just how much I put you through. which led to this spectacular betrayal.
Must you keep bringing it up?
Top 10 anime betrayal.
Yup. Sea Snake's been mocking Sea Otter beneath his breath for pretty much their whole lives.
Jeez. And you guys say I'm blunt.
Yeah, you're kind of a jerk. But you're still the guy who's helped me all my life.
Kaleem.
So, let's just stop. We can stop holding back on account of our social status.
What?
Starting today, we can be rivals that compete in earnest for the spot of number 1. I want us to be equals. And I want us to be friends, Jamil.
Equals and friends. Why am I not surprised it's what you got out of this, Kaleem? Then let me say this as one equal to another. Not on your life! You can you just say the heck one more time? Because I don't think it picked you up.
The heck?
You thoughtless, sloppy, idiotic, clumsy, ludicrously oblivious, arrogant, indelicate, pampered little rich boy! Who in their right mind would ever voluntarily be your friend? What's in it for me now? Nothing! And that's what I want. Nothing to do with you.
Actually, Jamil, I want to be Kaleem's friend.
Damn it. You gotta say it one more time. You were too high pitched.
How can you say that?
Yeesh. He must be feeling better, 'cause he sure ain't pulling any punches.
This is his real personality? And what's wrong with that? I like the authentic Jamil much more, as a matter of fact.
I'm sure you do. Your ingratiating smile is grossing me out.
I am going to send you pictures later.
Please don't. I'll block your number.
I'm sorry. I sent you pictures of my tentacles. Why didn't you respond? I'll admit, I've been curious about you ever since we were freshmen.
You don't say.
You did a bit too good of a job avoiding the spotlight. It backfired and piqued my interest. See, you never got any outstanding marks, whether in the classroom or in practical studies, but at the same time, you never got a single negative mark in any class, ever. It came across like you were maintaining a consistent 5 out of 10 across the board. There was no way it would be unintentional. I've always had an inkling there was more to it. Get it? Inkling? Do you get it? Inkling?
I'm going to block your number and I'm going to shove your phone down your throat.
And it finally clicked for me when I heard Viola Ingram's story. That makes sense. Azul is close to the top of his whole class year in potionology. But you'd find his marks in flight class closer to the bottom of the charts.
That's kinda extreme in its own way, you know.
My suspicions were confirmed when I joined you for that Mancala game the other night. You maintained a perfectly balanced win-loss ratio to keep from throwing Floyd into a rage.
Whoa, for real? You can do that?
If you throw too much, it becomes obvious. And if you win by too much, it sours the opponent's mood. There's an art to feigning defeat. You have to tune it just right. It requires considerable skill and mental fortitude to pull off.
Meanwhile, you wiped the floor with me and didn't even try to go easy, Azul.
Because I don't give a fuck about you. I knew I had you sussed, Jamil. Jamil, why did you join my Among Us game, Jamil?
Because I don't want to kill.
Wait.
I want to just strangle you.
Wait, book 4 is just Among Us.
Oh my god! Book 4 was just Among Us!
It's the game of Among Us.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I knew I had you sussed, Jamil. Your true capabilities are nothing short of astounding.
I know you're trying to butter me up, but I'm really into this right now.
I know, right? Jamil really is something special.
Kaleem, I'm going to kill you again. I'm going to attempt to kill you again. Shut the fuck up.
You know, I think you'd get along far better with someone like me than with Kaleem. How about you dump him?
Yo, he literally is like, yo, dump his ass. Hold on.
Incel school hours.
It's pretty much just like, it's just break up with your girlfriend because I'm bored. Let's go.
How about it? Care to transfer to Octave L? You could join forces with me and make a name for yourself.
Not on your life. And where do you get off monologuing me out of nowhere? You couldn't sound shadier if you tried.
I'm just trying to hook you into my NFT my wonderful crypto business.
I will be perfectly content never being friends with you, Azul. How about lovers instead?
Only on Saturday. Goodness, that's a rather stinging rebuke. I don't mind. I think it's kind of hot. What are we doing with that?
God, I'm so down for Azul and Jamil just being like hate fucking. It's my favorite.
I've added a new truth to my secret collection today, so I'll call it even.
Your secret collection of other people's weaknesses, you mean? You can't call it a weakness when it's already been aired to the whole world. There'll be no more holding back for me. Not against Kaleem, or the rest of you, or anyone. I'm never throwing another competition again.
Good, but I won't lose either. I like they just sent Viola, you're probably fucking tired. You just had to fight the entire dorm with a broomstick. You sleep.
Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh.
Black stone. I smell a black stone in this room. Look, he ain't got no shine in his eyes.
Exactly. I was about to say, guys, look at his eyes.
Aha! There it is. There it is. Yum. Oh, spicy, but with a mellow, rich flavor.
I don't like how there's no music right now.
Yeah.
Man, I scarfed that down way too fast. I'm so hungry. I want more black stones.
Grim? Yes, Grim's eyes are forward facing. He is a predator. But I mean, cats are predators. Their eyes are forward facing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, how to quickly know if an animal might be a predator. If the eyes are forward facing, it's a predator. If the eyes are sideways, it's not a predator. Invitation exclusion.
No, we're on Scarabia conclusion.
Oh, okay.
We hadn't done the twisting yet, remember?
Right, okay.
We're almost there, guys!
Oh. Alright, Jamil's back in action and we're done with our winter break assignments. You know what that means. Let's all throw a grand holiday party.
Have you considered not throwing a party every other day?
Oh, what's the harm? What could be nicer than a little celebration to commemorate the season?
You just want free food, you cephalopod punk.
I'm the one making the food, you idiot.
joke's on you. I'm not gonna let you into my kitchen.
I made the food in my own kitchen. How about that?
Yeah, fuck you.
The camels are all loaded up with food and drink.
You should have said
They
fuck
are-
me, you stuff, you coward.
The camels are all loaded up with food and drink. They are quite fascinating creatures.
And I've got my swimsuit. I can't wait to dive right into that oasis. Do you really
Why
need
the
a
fuck do you need a
swimsuit?
swimsuit? And it's time for parade! Bring on the elephants and the peacocks too!
Yeah, to the oasis we go.
Man, I wonder what's happening to that fireplace we were supposed to be taking care of. Alright, get ready.
Are you feeling better now, Jamil? Let me know right away if you need a break.
Enough. I told you that I'm fine now.
Hurry up to the oasis and get this party started. Woohoo!
I'll teach you two how to swim.
Hardly wait. I'm just imagining that old thing of just Viola there just like, I can't swim. You can't what? I can't swim. How old are you? 16? Picks her up and yeets her into a lake. Swimming lessons with Floyd.
So the thing is, hamsters can swim. Like, they're actually like able to swim. And some hamsters do like to swim, but again, it's just their fur is one thing that they gotta watch for. So long as they get it completely dry. So that's how I think I know I'm like a hamster, because it's just like, I love going to the beach, so it's okay.
Don't push yourself too hard, Jamil. You may lean on me if you need to.
I'll pass, thank you. I'd rather not be indebted to you in any way. You should be more concerned about not shriveling to nothing in the desert heat.
Good friends now.
And that didn't sound friendly to me at all.
What are you talking about? I threaten to punch Rosie every day.
Oh wait, I just realized, so you guys brought swimsuits even though you're merfolk. Wait, does Viola have a swimsuit? I just have whatever clothes the dorm has. Oh, that sucks. Do you need something? How are you going to get a swimsuit in 10 minutes? I can just kind of do it.
Honestly, as much as we're like Viola, like, I feel like Viola would just be in underwear and everyone's like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's just like Viola's like, what?
No, she would not.
Oh, come on.
She would not.
Alright, anyway.
Viola's
I
shy.
can see the oasis now.
Yeah, I can't wait to stuff my face.
Yeah, this is gonna be the best party ever. We're gonna go all out. Let's race. Last one to the oasis, the rotten egg. First one there's gonna lose their soul.
I swear. Where did they get to find all that energy?
Wait, no, what the hell, Jamil?
Oh, so technically, you know what? Probably, I was like, okay, let's go swimming. And Viola just starts walking into the water. I was like, wait, Viola, aren't you going to change? Like, no. I don't have anything
any
else.
other clothes.
And she could be like, well, it's easily going to dry. And it's like, everyone's like, no, sweetie, no.
You know, I do know for a fact they're able to change your appearance on the fly using magic. So one of them probably could just has a spell to be like, here, Viola, just fucking take this and just magic some clothes onto her.
Pretty much.
Okay, that should take care of everything. Go on, everybody! Eat, dance, and sing the bad times away! Like I do all the time! I don't need therapy!
It's like, I'm sure going to live with someone who tried to kill me one time.
You know, I just nearly got murdered by the person I thought was my best friend throughout all my life, but I'm gonna go have a sick rave!
Oh, these boys need so much therapy.
Come on, Jamil, let's dance!
I'm good, really.
They're both quite limber. Have you considered taking dancing lessons from them, Azul? I think not. Some things are too tall of an order for merfolk.
Let me in on the fun, guys.
Come on, little shrimpy just drags her.
Pretty much. I listen to him. Hey! Hey!
Who's that running up from across the desert?
Hey! Viola Grimm!
Are you two okay? Who do I need to punch?
Ace and Deuce.
Sheesh. This place is hot. Feels like summer over here.
Oh, you went home for the holidays.
We did, but we came rushing back when you sent that to SOS. Your text said trapped in Scarabia, exclamation point. Then we couldn't get through to you.
Oh yeah, I guess I did tell you to contact them. I knew you guys wouldn't be much help, and here you are, showing up after everything's already solved.
What? Look, the mirror gate wasn't open, so we couldn't warp back with magic. We had to take public transportation all the way back to campus.
I'm kinda lost here. You guys seem like you're having a good time. I'm not seeing any emergencies.
Yo, Starry's right. True homies for real.
Okay, since we ship Viola and Deuce, you just imagine just like it's like fucking 1 a.m. He's just, you know, maybe he's just like, oh, I'm gonna stay up a little late. I'm just gonna like tiredly play some game or something. I'm just, you know, chilling in my room in my boxers and everything. And my hair is all messy. I didn't bother to brush it before I go to bed. And then he gets a text from Viola, and he just immediately, like, gets up, shoes on, fucking suitcase, fucking, Ace, banging on the door. He's like, yeah, I got it too, let's go.
So the way to get to Sage's Island is that you have to basically fly to a specific port, or take a bus to a specific port, take a boat.
They're about to explain.
Yeah, so they're gonna explain. So Forgoner, dude, you're gonna get your explanation.
Yeah. Who's this? Friends of yours, Viola?
Hey, Krabby, are you here to hang out?
Krabby?
Yeah, I'm in a basketball club with Floyd. Jamil's in the same club as us, too, actually.
Oh, well then. Any friend of Jamil's is a friend of mine.
I'm not your friend! Again, I am not your friend. You're not listening, are you?
Anyway, you came all the way here, so by all means, join in the festivities. 1 second.
See, Forgoner, dude, you have to understand, this is Rosie's brain rot.
What do you mean?
Forgoner, dude says, Rosie, you have this thought out very detailed.
I just like to imagine the scenarios at their most ridiculous state.
Yeah, but it's pretty much of like, you have to understand, when Rosie isn't, doing chores and shit, this is what pizza, pasta, put it in a box, deliver it to my house and put it on, and I'm not gonna say the rest.
Right, no, actually, yeah, while I'm doing chores, I'm just thinking, man, what can I have my characters do now?
Yeah, that's
because then also becomes, man, I sure wish I could share this with someone. Both of my parents, we can't keep up with your imagination and we're busy. Okay, guess I'll go spill it to my friends somewhere. We're also busy. Okay, guess I'll spill it out on stream.
Yep. Or in my DMs.
Yeah. We have pizza and pasta over here. What would you like to drink?
Yeah, the Octavinal boys.
What are you doing with them?
We were in a whole heap of trouble while you guys were off schmoozing with your families, you know. Sit down and I'll tell you all about the Great Grimm's exploits.
What are you rambling? Oh, well. Okay. I guess as long as you're okay.
Yeesh. It's one false alarm after another with you guys.
Okay, it wasn't a false alarm. I can tell you that much.
Aw, you were really worried about us.
Meh, no big deal. There wasn't much to do at home other than to play video games anyway.
And it'd be a real jerk to ignore you after we told you to message us if anything came up.
You guys just gotta keep up that image, huh? What, Deuce, when are you going to admit that you want the veal?
Shut up!
Okay, back to partying. Bring on the food and crank up the music. This is gonna be the best holiday ever.
Yeah! Whoopee! I am surrounded by simpletons.
Hey, yo, Jerry, pass the blunt!
Tom, not in front of the house warden. Hey, there's Nibbles.
What are you talking about? The house warden just had some too!
What? Oh my gosh. We're almost there.
I'm just like, guys, look, I can blow rings!
Invitation exclusion.
Okay.
Phew, we finally made it back to our own dorm.
It's good to be back.
Hey, you too.
These ghosts are a sight for sore eyes.
Thanks, Forgotten Dude, for coming. We appreciate
Bye,
you being
Forgoner!
here. You've been gone for so long, I started to wonder if you were gone, you know? We worried ourselves half to death. Get it? Hee hee hee.
Hey, glad to see you kids are okay.
We took care of tending to the fire fairies in the cafeteria fireplace while you were out.
Yeah? Oh, crud, I totally forgot about that.
Hey, nobody wants to spend the holidays frozen over.
By the way, there is a bunch of food waiting for you here, courtesy of the head mage. Did you hear that? We're getting our feast. Come on, Viola, let's go check it out.
You're back.
You scared me.
With a reaction like that, I can make a habit out of spooking you. I'm Lilia Van Rouge, Vice House Warden of Diasomnia. You know what's funny is we go with the deep Lilia because that's just the joke that Grizz started because he read Deep Voice Boy and took it literally. But in reality, Lilia's voice sounds more like this, if you actually listen to the canon.
But it's funnier to go deeper.
Yeah. I came to deliver a holiday greeting card from a certain somebody. Oh, what neat handwriting. He's a bit peeved that once again nobody invited him to any festivities this year.
I think we assumed that he was gonna go home to his family?
I think he has, but he's still upset.
Okay.
So if you have... Besides, knowing Malleus, he can teleport himself anywhere he wants to at any given time.
Probably.
Okay. So if you happen to hold any with your friends, it'd be nice if you extended him an invitation too. Anyway, that's all I came for. I bid you all a pleasant holiday.
I like that's a little Tigger.
The sender is listed as MD. Who's that?
Hey, Viola, you better step on it, or I'm gonna eat the whole feast without you.
I wouldn't put it past you, little shit.
Oh, happy holidays.
Man.
Alright. I wonder who MD could be. We'll never find out.
A doctor?
A mirror breakthrough. God, we're only 2 away. We could do this.
We can do it, we can do it!
We can do it.
Who the hell is texting me?
Tell them to go away.
Okay. Oh, wait, was it not picking me up? That's weird. Okay.
It was not.
Yeah, I got dibs on that turkey.
The Mickey in the mirror! Mickey and the Mickey and the Mickey in the mirror!
Come on, please. We're almost done.
The mirror's glowing again?
Crunch.
Crunch.
What?
fucking wild.
Been around to say Bloody Mary 3 times.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
There's that big-eared shadow again. Is someone there? Who are you?
That's Mickey.
Oh. Viola?
It's got a strange and beautiful ring to it.
And who are you?
Okay, he says his own name, so I'm not gonna say it.
Living cards in a dancing music box. This is...
Twisted Wonderland. Roll credits!
Twisted Wonderland.
Roll credits!
Alright, that's it, guys. Pack it up. No, don't actually.
Okay, we got... Last chapter! Last chapter!
Last one, last
Jesus
one.
fucking Christ! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Hold on 1 second. Let me just take a good big old lug here.
I hate all of you. I hate all of you so much. All of you are terrible. And a poisonous preview. Damn it. Yeah, so next book is Bullying Me Relentlessly.
Mm-hmm.
I keep missing the fucking bug that's been flying around my room this entire fucking stream. Ah!
Best sleep I've had in ages. Hey, Viola, you stepped on my tail while I was sleeping last night, didn't you? Watch where you're walking from now on, would ya?
So, Mickey wasn't just a dream after all.
What are you gawking at me for? You're so weird sometimes. Anyway, it's back to fire attendant duty for us today. We should drop by Scrabia for some grub afterwards.
And so, holiday vacation came to an end. Main Street. January. Hey, Viola. Happy New Year.
I see you guys all the time, but it feels like it's been years for some reason.
We haven't even... I personally haven't played Twisted for a year yet, but it feels like it's been years. But the thing is, the joke is what? It was like 2 years?
Almost, give or take, kinda, yeah, sorta.
I'm gonna bonk you relentlessly during book 5. Yes, I know, god damn it.
Clearly you missed me over break.
Oi, don't stand around blocking traffic. Whoa, Jack!
You're back!
Whoa, Jack, did you get a tan? Did I? I spent most of my holidays skiing, so it might be from that. Huh? It snows a lot where you're from?
Ian, try it!
Grim, stop trotting around underfoot!
Wait.
Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Are you okay? Whoa! You're crying?
Professor! Deuce is bullying a kid from another class and making him cry.
That's not funny, Ace! Did I hurt you that badly? I am so sorry. Here, lean on my shoulder. I'll get you to the nurse's office.
Nabbit?
Huh? Dag what?
And he's gone. He's in my class. If I remember right, he's from Pomafior dorm. His name's Appel Fellmeyer.
Appel from Pomafiore. Though he got away. Rook! Are you there, Rook?
You called, Roy Dupoisson?
I like how just as Rook arrives, I hear the thong in the background, like he just... like he just bust through the wall or something.
That could have been me slapping my own face because I was trying to get that fucking bug.
Yeah, I just heard a thong. Anyway.
Also, there was a dong in the thing, so maybe that worked.
Capture him and bring him here. Now.
Vil, all you had to do was ask. Oui. As you wish, my liege.
I'll never let you escape. I'll stop at nothing to be the fairest of them all.
And we conclude. Book 4 is over.
Oh my god, it's almost 4 o'clock. Holy hell.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Pretty much. Jesus. Man,
and you know
guys.
what's gonna happen soon?
What?
We're gonna get Stoom event.
Yeah, but we can do that hopefully over one stream.
I have no idea. We'll see.
We'll see how long it is. So yeah, we did it. Oh my god, thank you all so much for being here. That was freaking wild.
Man.
Yeah. So like
sorry, just commenting on my evil laugh.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The way we are going to do book 5, there are 75 chapters in book 5. We're going to do 15 chapters each stream.
Okay.
That's the only way we're going to get through it in a reasonable amount of time. Maybe one stream we might do 5 chapters over if we're in a groove, but minimum will be 15 per stream.
All right.
So hopefully by the time we finish book 5, the second part of book 6 comes out, and we'll be on top of that.
Yeah, it will. Trust me, it will. Because
obviously we are streaming 2 times per week. So we're streaming Tuesdays and we're streaming Fridays. So
yeah,
you get Twitch twice. And then when the Zoom event comes out, we'll determine which stream will be Zoom. Does that make sense?
Also, I will say, as far as
when
Idia is coming to clap our ass, that's the end of the month.
Yeah, so we could possibly be in 3 weeks because the Zoom event will take up a week. In 3 weeks we'll be done with book 5.
Maybe, yeah.
So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that stream. I had a blast doing that for you. And if you guys really liked me being evil, I can't wait for book 7 then.
I mean, Ace and Deuce just ran across the Oasis for Viola.
Oh yeah, Ace and Deuce just ran across the Oasis to be like my friends. But yeah, so again, thank you all for being here. I'm so happy that we're getting more people and people are liking what we do. And just it makes me so happy that I get to not only share this time with my friends, but share this with you guys. Twist kind of, I wasn't really into it, and then just Rosie is like Kaleem, to the fact that I can't, like her love of this series was infectious.
I am Kaleem and I am Rugi.
Pretty much. And I came in here going like, cause what book 4 was just coming out when I started.
No, it was the end of book 3 came out when we started together.
Yeah, but really when I started like doing like the hit voice acting.
Yeah.
I feel like we were finishing book 4 together. So this stream right here kind of just brings back the memories of, hey, I wanted to video chat the rest of this so that way everyone could like all our friends could who were in our Discord for this, not Rosie's RP, but the Discord that we had for just this, so we could like have it.
Yeah, because what happened is
this book started
schedules. Yeah, schedules are weird. Lives are weird. So we didn't want anyone to miss anything, so that's why we started this whole venture.
And it really started with the end of book 4 that like we're getting ready for book 5 and doing a different event, and we're like, wait, we want other people to see this. So again, it's
I'm sorry, I just want to say being able to do this like every week or so and being able to hang out and share jokes with my friends and hopefully entertain you guys, whether it just be putting chills down your spine or making you crack up and curing you of cancer. It like even if I'm having a bad day, or there was even one time when I started having like a breakdown literally right before we were supposed to stream, and Yushi's just over there like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? We can postpone this and all that. And I just knew that if I hadn't still did the stream, I would just be worse off. So, just being able to entertain you guys is helpful too.
These streams are something I look very much forward to, and whether you guys are here or not, I'm glad that you're here, but really this is just a fun time that I get to spend with now one of my best friends. This has solidified Rosie's place in my fucking life, man. I love you so much, man. So again, thank you all so much for being here. Join us for the beginning of book 5, which is Tuesday at 3 p.m.
Yep.
Follow me on my Twitter at Mushi_Q for any updates on things. The Twisted Misses Tumblr is a thing. Rosie's RP server, there'll be updates there. And again, I wanted to thank every single last one of you who have come to our streams, who have been in chat. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Mushi out.
Bye.
Bye.